I mean, you can do your own.
We're live on YouTube, by the way. No, you good. You good. You can pull Hennessy wherever you want. Nobody said that.
Nobody said that. You don't even see it.
Nobody said that.
But Jersey.
Motherfucking Joker in the building. The real motherfucking Joker. Yo, good looks on that interview too, bro.
No doubt, bro.
That's gonna be dope.
I thought it was a prank call too when he called my phone. I was like, this motherfucker, he really calling my phone. And the guy connected has the same name as me. Same first name and last name.
Oh, shoot.
Bullshit.
Oh,
like, man, this guy lying. Then I started talking to him. I followed him on Instagram. And I'm like, oh shit, it's really the dude from Netflix. Get the fuck out of here.
what's up, Hayes? Let's start off. I want to play that Joe Budden son dissing him song. I'm gonna play the song his son dissing him and shit.
His son?
Yeah.
Dissing his father?
Yeah.
I listened to it.
What you think about it? He can rap a little bit, right? He's alright. He's only like 15, 16. He can rap, yo.
50 Cent son tried that shit. Like,
Nah, but yo, dog, he can rap a little bit, yo. I'm telling you, like, we gonna play it. I'm gonna play it on the speaker so we can all hear it. Say everybody, since nobody heard it, we can get everybody's reaction to it. Except for him, he's the only one that heard it, and me.
I haven't heard it. So.
Yeah, him and me
I
are the
heard all of
only.
it. I just heard the first few minutes.
So we gonna play that.
Yeah.
So you just gotta turn these on, the channels that are.
I got you.
Dang. And we gonna play this music from here, bro. Fuck that music.
But I need to put some. I have to. If I put pause here on the radio, you think it's gonna be heard through the speakers? I mean,
That'll still, yeah. I think it's gonna be a little confusing.
I got you. Go ahead.
Yeah.
We're gonna start into this. We're gonna start into this, and then we switch.
Yeah.
Into that.
Yeah, we're gonna play that Trey Budden song, dissing Joe Budden.
I got you.
Hold on, let me get some headphones, bro.
I'm mad as hell at this shit.
Yeah, see if these work. You got any more headphones? Where the rest of the headphones at?
Where's the long one? You can have this.
Nah, I gave him headphones.
I don't need that. I got mine right there. Yeah, let me get those. Yeah, those are mine.
Oh, here, take these. It's like, these are long, the wire's longer. You don't have to be like breaking your neck. Break your neck!
Break your neck.
Hold on. I got you.
I need a flow.
Sound technician shit. Man,
I'll just take this one for now.
you good? And we can make these louder too. Good?
Yeah. You ready? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You already know
Yo.
it's the kid, Mr. Good God. This
Good
is
God.
Rejectz Show.
It's your boy Kosan. It's the motherfucking Rejectz Show. 2 to 6. Sorry about the technical difficulties. But we back.
Yeah,
You know
we
what I
in
mean?
the building.
Hey, yo. Shout out to the guests coming out,
Definitely.
bearing with us. And shout out to the listeners bearing with us. We going to be back this week, though. Everything's going to be straight. You know what I mean? Just a few little things we got to fix.
Yeah, that's all it is, man. But we in the building, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's a beautiful Saturday. It's sunny, but it's cold.
Yo, it's kind of...
But it's cold.
It's like, yeah, it's like kind of spring-ish.
I woke up.
Like, it's like ish. Not spring, just like spring-ish. Like,
Shit fucking lying to you.
yeah, like you go outside, it's mad sunny, like, oh, shit.
You open your blinds, be like, oh shit, where I'm gonna throw on a hoodie and a jacket.
Word
I don't
up,
fucking know. You better throw on your bubble still. Cause you're gonna be caught up in that shade and it's gonna be cold in the motherfucker.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. I got fooled. I just came out with the hoodie on and shit.
Word is born. You get sleeping.
Later on, I'm gonna be regretting that. But yo, shout out to everybody, man, that's tuned in.
Shout out to everybody, man. Make sure y'all y'all tune in, man, every Saturdays, yo. Like he said, next Saturday we're gonna be up and running on time. DJ E Nice will be right back in the building. You know what I mean?
Yo, shout out to E Nice,
Shout out to E Nice. Congratulations on his wedding and shit, man.
E Nice out there doing his thing on his honeymoon. So
yes, sir. But shout out to him, man. We love him, man. We miss him here. So can't wait for him to come back next Saturday.
Shout out to A Hood too. He out there. He's out there doing some movie shit actually.
Yeah,
him
shout out to Mama Rejectz.
Mama Rejectz.
Too, man.
They out there doing some movie shit. They about to be some extras in some joint that what's his name doing.
But we making moves, man. What his name is Alonzo.
Alonzo, word up.
Yeah.
Word up.
Damn, I can't. It's not on top of my. Hey, Joker. Shout out to Joker. What was the name of that movie that we went?
Fearless one?
Oh, the Fearless one. Shout out to the Fearless one. Yeah. That was a dope flick that we went and seen, and it was produced by Alonzo. So they're shooting actually today, man. So make sure y'all look out for the new joint, and we'll make sure we'll post what's the name of it so y'all can, be on the lookout. Cosign, what's up, man?
What's good with you?
You tell me.
What's
man.
Gucci?
I haven't been here in a while, man.
Hey, yo.
You already know.
Hey yo, I think I want to talk about this Trey Button.
Oh,
I mean,
son.
yeah,
Son?
this and his pops and shit, man. I wanted to play this joint. I mean, y'all want to hear this real quick? We want.
We can definitely.
Because
play that.
I heard it. You know what I mean, and I don't think anybody else in the room heard it except for my man right here. You know what I mean, homie. I don't want to say his name because I don't incriminate.
Nice.
I don't incriminate young
nice.
folk. You know what I'm saying? Unless he wants to introduce himself.
Young.
I mean,
oh shit.
What's good? It's Son Seraph.
There we go. See?
Shit, you see?
He's
ready. You see?
You MC?
Hey, let me
You
find out you
MC?
spit bars.
All right.
Oh,
We're gonna have to talk about that. We're gonna have to talk about that.
Shit. That's
Yo,
what I like.
so I'm gonna play this joint. Know what I mean, I don't know if you want to pause the radio.
Nah, yeah, we definitely gonna pause the radio and we gonna get into.
We're gonna get into this joint, man. It's Trey Button. This and this pops Joe Button.
Let's see. Let's get this.
It's the motherfucking Rejectz Show. It's that wire.
Cause my father on the TV screaming never broke again. While some everyday struggles happening within the family.
That wire.
No, I got a grudge, old nigga. We flesh and blood, old nigga. No ifs, ands, or buts, old nigga. Yeah, I think my dad is nuts, old nigga. You couldn't you care, but I'm not giving a fuck, old nigga. And sometimes I start to think to myself, keep undercover just to cover all the pain that I felt.
Yo, hold on, son. Hold on a second. I gotta bring that back. Hayes, what you think? I gotta bring that back, yo.
Sounds good.
I hope y'all can hear this. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit since I got it fixed now and the sounds clear. Yo, this shit sound bananas, right?
Cypher face, yo. You hear that shit?
I see the faces. I'm looking at the reactions in the room. I don't know. I got your reaction on the camera, Cypher. You know what I mean? So we gonna play this joint. This is Trey Button. You know what I mean? Joe Button's son. Let's run it back. Let's go. It's the Rejectz Show. We're gonna turn that up.
See the pain in my eyes, you wanna fix it. And where's the feeling of pride, making me wanna stick niggas is suicide, boy. Let's get the business. When you dropped the song NBA, I didn't understand why you born in the streets and I'm just watching from the stands. Watch my father on the TV screaming never broke again. While some everyday struggles happening within the fame, you gotta eat that. No, I got a grudge, old nigga. We flesh and blood, old nigga. No ifs, ands, or buts, old nigga. Yeah, I think my dad is nuts, old nigga. You couldn't you care, but I'm not giving a fuck, old nigga. And sometimes I start to think to myself, keep undercover just to cover all the pain that I felt. Blame myself and then I listen to this snitching. Unconditional dissing and I realized the relationship we had was only wealth. You couldn't see me use my name as a cash grab. Another black story about a deadbeat dad. And mama said you didn't care, and I'm convinced that I don't need her till I look back at myself and see her so bad. And the feelings that ain't manifested. And since you love to study human brain so much, explain to me why I feel neglected. Explain to me why this is so upsetting. I'm not crying because of you, I'm just crying because of niggas stressing. You ain't shit, and I really fucking hate you. That's not a part. It's something I had to say to you. Isn't that the reason that I'm saying face to face with you to explain my feelings, my reasoning, my okay to you? Angie, I love you, and his souls will never get to me. Joe, he paint the picture, but I see beyond the scenery. Everything you said is getting clear to me. He could hurt my heart, but he will never put no fear in me. Cause after the courtroom.
Woo! It's the Rejectz Show. We gonna let this ride out.
That's bad. Joe brought that on his own.
Oh my
Please don't mistake this with just.
shit was crazy.
Yo.
Yo.
Hey yo. I saw the reactions in the room. I mean, I already know what y'all think. I know what I think.
Holy shit.
And hey, look, and I'm not even saying that he raps better than his father, but that shit touched my soul. Cause if that was my son talking to me, shoot.
I mean,
And hold on, it's crazy because we got Cypher Face in the building today.
yes, sir.
Shout out to Cypher
What's
Face.
up, peace, y'all? Live on the Rejectz Show. Cypher Face,
sir.
a.k.a. the Asian Pierce Brosnan with a beard problem.
Oh,
I'm happy to be here.
The ball's already started,
Look at
and
that.
he got his son with him. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
And I want to know your reaction. And I didn't do this on purpose. Like this just happened organically. It wasn't like I set this up. But I want to know your reaction to that since you got your son here with you. You know what I mean? How would you feel like if that was your son doing that, man?
I feel pretty awful, man. That stung. That hurt.
I mean, and
man.
none of us really know the personal relationship that they have like that. I kind of know it. I'm not gonna sit here and put it out there because I don't do that type of stuff. I ain't like that type of reporter. You know what I mean? I just talk about music and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Word is born. But I mean, yo, that shit touched my soul, bro. Like that, yo, that shit cut a wound in you right there, man.
Let me tell you something. That shit was fucking something. That shit was real.
That shit was real,
All
bro.
them old and.
It was real, bro.
Yeah, you could feel it.
And
You know what I mean?
do you guys know the hold on? Do you guys know the title of the song?
Nah, what's the title?
Yo, this is gonna fuck you up.
What's the name of that?
Thoughts After the Courtroom. Yo, that's insane. This kid is smart, bro. Like, yo, shout out to Trey Button. I'm gonna try to get him on the radio,
Shout
yo.
out to Trey.
Yo, I'm gonna reach out to him and see if we can get him.
Hey, Joey.
I think I got him on. I got him on my Snapchat. Yo, I'm gonna have to reach out to Trey and
we
see if we
gonna
can
get
get.
him, man.
We gonna see because last year we was actually talking about Joe Budden dissing Drake.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I mean? And then, there was a lot of things happening in that situation. But now we talking about some other, like, this is just like, this is some real, like, personal,
He said,
like,
get your old ass out of here.
this ain't business. This ain't about somebody hating on somebody or trying to be the king. This is a personal record. Like, damn, yo, I don't know, man. I don't know.
You never know, but how about Joe Buttons is up to this? Oh, this is me, son. Let's see if we can run a publicity. You already know he got reality TV. He got his podcast. He got. You never know if he's using that shit for that.
Okay,
shit.
well, I'll tell you like this.
So
His
you never
son,
know.
his son actually told him that he was putting the song out, and I found that out a couple weeks ago. And everybody was waiting for the record. I mean, he just put it out this Wednesday. He said that like 2 weeks ago. He said he told his pop. Joe Budden went on Twitter saying his son told him he's putting out a diss record.
All right, but look.
I
let me
mean-
tell you something, Coach. I need to hear more.
Word up.
If I don't hear more of him, then it could be suspect. You know so?
No doubt.
If I don't hear more of
I just know him
what's his name?
personally, man. Trey.
Budden, right?
Trey Budden.
Buttons, I need to hear more. I need to hear more consistency in bars and shit. If I hear some lollygagging shit, then maybe it was a publicity stunt. You never know.
It sounded pretty solid. He could flow. I got a question. Was that the whole track? Just one verse and it ended right there, or was there more?
My brother, that shit was real. That shit was fucking tough.
I wanted to try to hear the next. I thought that was just an advertisement playing at the end there, but hold on 1 second. Let me look.
I mean, if you want to run that back, we shut the radio down.
Yo, we gonna run that back, yo, cause that shit touch.
We run that shit right back.
You know what?
I'm just trying to see if that was just like one verse and that was it, or there was like a whole record, like
shit was
more
new to me.
verses.
I feel like this. I'm be honest with you. I don't think Joe Budden is in like. I think he don't care. I think he likes the publicity, and that's the most fucked up part to me is he'd rather have the publicity than mend the relationship with his son. You know what I mean? He'd rather just do this. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy. But we gonna play this joint again, man. We gonna play this joint.
He said our relationship was wealth.
Yeah.
He said that. At a
Just
party.
money.
I'm gonna play the one that has the most views, cause the one I played had 11K. This one got 27K.
Let's see.
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna just play that one. You know what I mean? But yo, shout out to Trey Butter, man.
Shout out.
Dennis, when you dropped the song NBA, I didn't understand why you balling in the streets and I'm just watching for the stands. Watch my father on the TV screaming never broke again. Watching everyday struggles happening within the fan. You gotta eat that. No, I got a grudge, old nigga. We flesh and blood, old nigga. No ifs, ands, or buts, old nigga. Yeah, I think my dad is nuts, old nigga. You claim you can, but I'm not giving a fuck, old nigga. And sometimes I start to think to myself, keep undercover just to cover all the pain that I've.
What it? I think they ain't put the whole track out yet. Smart. Smart. I'm trying to see what the YouTube channel is that's putting that out. You know what I mean?
Nah, they smart.
Yo, that's crazy.
How
This
recent
on
did that
Joe
come out?
Bu-
When did that come out?
That just came out this Wednesday.
Okay.
Or Tuesday. Wednesday or Tuesday?
Maybe he's hitting
It was
heads
either
with
one.
just a snippet, you know what I mean? Just give him a little taste, building up a little buzz.
So now let's ask. Now, how do you feel about that though, Cypherface? Like, so, you know, like that's your son dissing you. Like, yo, like, how would you feel like that as a man? Like, yo.
Yeah, that could go down as one of the worst feelings, you know, a human being could ever feel. You know what I mean? Your own flesh and blood. You know what I mean? I'm just, you know, fortunate that I have a, you know, strong bond with my son. You know, I mean, I also have a daughter, or whatever. Like, and it's just hard for me to fathom how, you know, folks can bring like, you know, kids into this world and they don't raise them and they're just not connected with them. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
some people are toxic, bro. Some people are just toxic,
yeah.
yo.
Like, I just can't fathom that. You know what I mean? Like, I love my kids like to death. You know what I mean? And like, man. It's rough, but then again, you never know what's going on with you know, another person's situation. So you know what I mean?
Let's get into Cypherface now, man. What you
Cypherface is
so
in the
Cypherface
motherfucking building. It's the Rejectz Show every Saturdays 2 to 6. You already know. You only get this shit here first, man. Yo, real fucking underground.
And that's Cypherface with the PH, no F's, no F's in the word, no F's in it.
Appreciate that.
Where you from, bro? Where you from, yo?
And with the I too. Right?
With an I too. No Y.
Yeah. Nice, man. You guys are peeping, man. Man,
the
respect due to you guys. Yeah.
The PH. Is that like a chemical sign? Like, nah, I'm just.
You see, we get in there. With the I. Remember that, y'all. With
the I. So where you from, Cypherface?
I'm originally from Arizona, Tucson, Arizona.
I see the hat on.
I always rep it.
Shout out to Tucson.
You know what I mean? The Southwest, man.
Shout out to Arizona. I got peoples out there. My man Metaphorical's from out there.
Yeah, Metaphorical.
Oh, you know, man?
Yep.
I be knowing people. I was just kicking it with L about some people to be more, man. I be knowing people. I'm plugged into the hip hop community, man. And not saying that like, you know what I mean, like that. I'm just saying that like I just whatever's doing hip hop, I'm looking for it. You know what I mean? And I'm plugged into it, man. But yo, what up? Shout out to Metaphorical.
Yeah.
Yo, he put me up on this spot called the Red Owl in Arizona. And I put my man L up on that, and L actually ended up doing a show out there and shit. So that was pretty dope, man.
That's dope. Yeah, I think Red Owls were Blunt Club ended up, because Blunt Club's one of the longest, or if I think the longest, like monthly or you know, hip hop show that you know, or event that goes down, and I think they move locations, whatever. And I think it ended up at a Red Owl. I could be wrong. Metaphoric, if you listen, and all you Phoenix heads, if I'm
shout out to
I'm jacking this up and screwing it up, my apologies. You know what I mean? But
definitely.
So what's the scene out there like in Arizona, like as far as hip hop goes?
Well, I'm originally from Tucson, so I mean, you know, the hip hop scene out there. I moved to Jersey in 2009, so I've been out here since the winter of 2009. But when I was out there, you know what I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know. I just feel Tucson in a way. The Southwest has their own sound or whatever. At least what the music that I'm doing, or the cats that I hung around with, or part of the collective, whatever. We just have this like unique sound, whatever. You know what I mean? But don't get me wrong.
What's that sound like? Can you explain it to me?
It's hard to say. It's just a southwestern desert funk. You know what I mean? With just like you know what I mean? Like
word.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like
funk.
That's a great description.
Yeah. That's all I can say. You know what I mean? But
Southwest desert funk.
But it's
that's
like,
a new genre.
Yeah. The thing with Arizona, like the biggest thing with Arizona, reason why you know, we're not really fully on the map is just, you know, the lack of like unity. You know what I mean? that that you see that goes down like in the South, on the West Coast, kind of like East Coast, whatever. But
not the East Coast.
Well, maybe not. Yeah,
not the East Coast.
Yeah, I hear the East Coast say the same thing. It's like, why can't we be like the South and be unified, whatever? But it's kind of like Arizona. Everybody, there's little cliques and collectives here and there, just kind of trying to do their own thing. And
so name some artists from out that way, that people like look up to. Like, you know how in certain areas, like for instance, if you ask somebody that's really into Cali hip hop, right? Most people, if you ask them who's their favorite rapper, a lot of them are gonna say E40. You know what I mean? But if you ask somebody from East Coast, they're gonna say maybe Nas or Jay. What in Arizona? What are cats saying? Or from whatever your area you're from, like what are cats saying?
Yeah, like to me, if Arizona, when it comes to Arizona, they're not really like, we're not really on the map. But you have cat named Mega Ran. I don't know if you heard him, Mega Ran. He's originally from Philly though, but he moved to Phoenix. He's been in Phoenix for a while, but he's blowing up doing the nerdcore thing. So he's pretty much just he's just doing worldwide tours, like, you know, every year, every couple months, whatever.
Yo, shout out to Joker and the motherfucking filthy, yo. And peace, my bro.
We're talking about Tucson. We got my peeps Jiving Scientists. They're signed to Sage Francis label, whatever.
What kind of stuff do y'all listen to, like, as far as like what's the wave out there? Like, what are they listening to out there?
It's like a mixture of everything, you know what I mean? So
is it underground, but is it underground hip hop or is it like mainstream?
It's underground and a mixture of mainstream. So it kind of depends. Like almost like Arizona's kind of like split in like half. You got like the underground, you know, real hip hop heads that are like deep into like the lyricism, like the boom bap. You know what I mean? Word. Then you got the folks that are, you know, on that mainstream tip, on the trap tip, or on the mumble rap, you know, which is the new age type stuff right now. So it's kind of like split. So it all depends. You know what I mean?
Word. But that's dope. So you said that. Did you ever rock at any venues out there in Arizona? But you wasn't there. You left there early. How old were you when you left there?
No, I've been out there. That's my home. I've been out there for mad years. That's pretty much my home base. That's my stomping ground. So I pretty much established myself out there.
Word.
You know what I mean?
That's dope.
In whole Arizona, Southwest, you know, New Mexico, all around there, Texas.
That's dope, man.
But yeah, I've rocked at numerous venues, you know, in Tucson and Phoenix, and to this day, I still, you know, go back there and still rock shows. So
So I know the weather's crazy out there, bro.
My
man Metaphorical told me, yo, he has his air conditioner on maybe like 11 months out of the year or shit. Like he said, yo, it's crazy out there. Now, the energy is insane though out there. You know what I mean? So I know the music game, like I think, like I would feel like the music would have like a real high energy to it out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's you know, yeah, definitely. You usually have a loyal, strong following out there. So, you know what I mean? When folks are out there rocking, you usually can get a packed house and it'd be definitely a lot of energy, you know what I mean?
Word.
But yeah, you ain't lying about that heat, man. That's that dry heat. But I'll take that over.
Word. That humidity, man.
You know what I mean? I can't stand it.
My man was showing me videos of these crazy ass dust storms, yo. Like, I mean, like in Arizona, he was showing me these videos of these storms that, like, yo, like it could fuck you up. Like, yo, if you get caught in that shit, like, yo, I don't know. He was telling me some wild shit. Like, you ever seen those shits live?
No, I haven't. I have, like, fortunately for me, I haven't been in the midst of one of those. But you know what I mean. Occasionally, I'll see it. You know, like you'll see the tumbleweeds. You know what I mean? Mad tumbleweeds going because of the.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
Nothing crazy to get wiped away. You know what I mean? But
that's crazy, bro. My man showed me live footage of that, like. And I was like, damn, yo, like that's some real shit. And it looked like just like a straight like movie. You know what I'm saying? It looked like a movie or whatever. But yeah, so
But Metaphorical's always out and about. He's ill with the
exactly
skills. Yeah, in the video.
Word,
this guy's out and about everywhere.
He was just in New York City because one of the fighters he trains with was in a fight this weekend. Was that Garcia fight this weekend? He was in that fight.
Yeah, he comes out here and there, you know what I mean? He takes mad dope flicks, you know what I mean? On Instagram, people.
Did you ever link with Mad out there? Y'all ever linked?
No, the thing about it, I don't think we've personally met, but it's crazy because there's a collective I'm down with out in created by this cat named Mr. Riot out of Phoenix called the Gladiator Pen. And I'm actually on a record with Metaphorical, which is like a posse cut. It's like,
that's dope.
Yeah. So he ended
Small
up.
world, man.
Yeah, he ended up on the track, whatever. He's not part of the Gladiator Pen collective. Like at this point, it's like but he ended up like as a guest feature on his track that I was on. So
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, but
That's dope. So
I love his stuff. You know what I mean? So
what about you? What you got going on as far as your music wise now? You know what I mean? Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about you know.
I got some projects here.
What made you put these projects out?
Man, I've been doing hip hop for a good minute, you know what I mean? It's all about the love to this day, you know what I mean? It's all about, you know, just the whole creative process, just the whole love for hip hop music and culture, you know what I mean? Been independent pretty much all my life, and you know, I continue to do it, you know, for the love. So just on Tuesday, March 20th, just dropped a new single called Reach Out with this new group, or this new duo I'm in, called Freshologist, which is with this producer named PhD Beats out of Cali.
Shout out to PH.
Yeah, so together we're both...
Another PH?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up with all this PH,
man? Yeah, PhD Beats.
Yo, this guy wears a lot of deodorant, yo.
You know, cause
you know what I'm talking about? PH.
I'm an artist as well, so
PH balance, man.
Yeah,
Nah, you know what that means? Hold on, I got it. PH means that Cypher Face is he's just cool, calm, and collected. Like, you can never make him sweat. You know what I mean? Like, you don't feel me? That's what the PH stands for, bro.
That's dope. And the thing about it, well, he goes by PhD Beats because he actually has a PhD. So he's not like, you know, he's like a, you know what I mean? He's got that title, whatever, but the cat is ill on the beats, whatever. So
that's dope.
We formed a group called the Freshologist, and obviously spelled with a PH for the fresh, whatever.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have a debut EP coming out this year. It's called PH Balance. You know what I mean? So
there you go.
The first joint we released as an exclusive debut singles on March 20th called Reach Out. And then I'm still, you know, as Cypher Face, I'm working on like 3 other EPs with this cat named Jake Palumbo, which I just found out that Kosan, I think, is having him on here.
Right, shout out to Jake Palumbo.
Next week he went to the studio, went there with Elder Sensei, and I think Sadat X was there during the time.
We're gonna have William Cooper next week. We're gonna have Stoneface, and we're gonna have fucking Jake Palumbo next week.
So Cypher, what's up with this?
Yeah, Moonshine Burritos.
That's a perfect seg, because Moonshine Burrito is an actual group that me and Jake Palumbo formed together. You know what I mean?
So it's a group.
Yeah, so it's me and Jake. Jake's originally from Tennessee. He's the Moonshine. I'm originally from Arizona. I'm the Burrito. This all started off kind of as a joke.
Amazing.
Yo, mad years ago.
What kind of burrito are you, though?
You know what I mean? To Southwest, you know what I mean? Tucson Burrito, man.
It's a fucking Tucson burrito.
But
that's it, bro.
It's like I'm a what you call it? I'm a
hold up.
Empanada.
But you a rap burrito. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, rap burrito. You know what I mean? So the thing is, this started as a joke mad years ago. We were on Google Hangouts, and I think I don't know if Jake kind of threw that out there. I think we were trying to think of a title. I don't know what. Just somehow he threw out Moonshine Burrito, or I did.
Yeah, Jake's like that. He makes up some crazy shit.
We were gonna make that into a song one day, but then it just turned out that we decided to form a group called Moonshine Burrito, and we recorded a debut album right there, which is called South by Southwest, which is one of the dopest like projects I ever released, because it was all about just having fun. Like, you know what I mean? That whole recording process in the studio, coming up with those songs. Like, it was just dope, you know what I mean?
That's dope, man.
Moonshine Burrito, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, Moonshine Burrito.
I'm looking forward to that interview with Jake. You know what I mean?
Jake's a funny cat.
He'll come and spit. He'll come and spit and everything too. Yep. Like, you know what I mean? Jake's hip hop.
So what's up with the name, man? Cypher Face.
Cypher Face. We're going mad years. This is this is, you know, trying to make a long story short. At the time, I had a long distance relationship with somebody from New Jersey. Name is Simone, and I think I was looking at a picture that we took together, and in that picture, like her head was like a complete round circle, whatever. And I was like, look at the way you look in that picture. It looks like you got a Cypher Face. And I was like, huh? I was like, what? That's dope. I was like, yo, I'm gonna keep that as my name. So it just stuck with me, and I rolled with it. You know what I mean?
Something funny, because this guy right here, Kosan, he's the type of nigga when we'll fucking joke around and he'll be like, yo, you got a fucking Cypher Face.
I call every...
Oh, you got a fucking...
No, because I call everybody Face.
Yeah.
So, like, if I see you, like, say you look like, yo, you be like, yo, you look like if I'm late for work one more day, my boss is going to fire me, Face.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, but I just make fun of people like that. That's how I say Face. You know what I mean?
One day he did say that we was having a cipher here. He was like, you got a ready to sit down, ready for a Cypher Face type. And it's funny how you said how you use that as the circle when he was using it as the same metaphor.
But that's dope. That's what I'm saying. So after when I said the name, I was like, yo, it stuck with me. I'm gonna roll with it. But in a way, that's how like the definition or the embodiment of the name, you know, came to represent that. It's that look when you see a cat in a cipher, that ice grill like 100% serious. It's almost like with athletics, you got, get out there and put on your game face.
Yeah.
Like in hip hop, it's like, get out there and put on your cypher face. It's that look where you're just like,
Word.
you're ready to murk a rapper. Like this is 100% serious.
Yo,
cypher face.
I always have a cypher face.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah.
You see, he's saying you gotta have a cypher face. That's what the fuck I do.
Word up,
That's
man.
amazing.
And now, if you don't know what a cipher is, I'm being honest with you, because I don't know. I don't see too many of these new generations cats jumping in ciphers together. I mean, I see them dancing together, like turning up. You know what I mean? But I don't see them jumping in ciphers together. I grew up. Us here, we grew up in the era where, in order to even claim to be an MC, you had to be in ciphers in your neighborhood. So it started in your neighborhood. Like you found a couple MCs in your neighborhood that rapped, and you started jumping in ciphers with them. And then y'all all, you rap too? Oh, then y'all started doing ciphers together, and then you jump out of your circle and jump in other ciphers. But a lot of cats don't know what a cipher is. They just rapping in their closet and putting out music. You know what I mean?
So for you, Cypher Face, what made you grab the pen and write?
Man, we're going back to the days of probably when I first heard like Run DMC, man. I think I don't know. For some reason, it's Rock Box that comes to my mind. Like I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you're gonna probably interview a lot of MCs and lyricists are gonna like say that they're defining moments when they first heard like Run DMC Rock Box or whatever. But some reason that's like etched in my mind, whatever. But it's.
But when you first heard that song, was that the moment when you said, "I'm gonna grab this pen and I'm gonna write and rock hip hop"?
Probably not, but it was the moment in time where I'm just like, man, this is. Man, hip hop music and culture. It's like this is real. This is, you know what I mean. It moved me. You know what I mean. It touched my soul. You know what I mean.
So who would you say that you follow? So if you said if that was the song that made you get into hip hop, but what made you start, getting into this game? Like, damn, he's doing this. I'm listening to this guy. He's fucking awesome. Maybe I can do this too.
Right. We're going back to '88. Then Juice Crew, man. Big Daddy Kane.
Shout out to Big Daddy Kane.
One of my favorite MCs of all time. Big Daddy Kane. That whole movement. Master Ace, Cool G Rap. You know what I mean? Craig G. MC Shan. But then KRS-One as well. Public Enemy on the West Coast. Ice-T. You know what I mean? Ultra Magnetic MCs. You know what I mean? Cool Keith. Like, man.
So let me ask you this. All right. How did you get instrumentals back in the days without internet? I just want the folks. I want the folks to know the process of being an MC. I want them to realize how hard it was to be an MC back in the days. It wasn't like you could just turn on YouTube and find a fucking industry beat and just rap to it. Like how did you find beats back in the day?
I mean, we're going to go straight raw with you rapping over the beatbox, you know what I mean, or just it's on the lunchroom table, making the beats on the table. But then my older bro, he was MC as well. He stopped doing it, but
shout out to the older bro.
He would do like the pause tapes, you know what I mean? Just get the tape,
right.
You know what I mean? And like connect the different, just like the first 30 seconds of a track or the
you loop it.
Yeah, exactly.
You
the loop the joint, you know what I mean?
Word
so he was
up.
making those and we were
I
throwing
used to
over
do that
those.
too, yeah.
And then rap it through the headphones, you know what I mean?
Word up, yo. So it wasn't no YouTube, it wasn't no instrumentals on YouTube. You had to actually find beats on either like a single, like if you bought like a single cassette or record, you know what I mean? Or like he said, like you looped some shit. My boy had a sampler, a Roland sampler, and we used to use that and loop beats. You know what I mean? So we would try to find beats that had little breaks in them where there wasn't no vocals. Yeah. Or if it had a little vocals, fuck it, we add the little, you know what I mean? Something in there.
Trust me, I know what you're talking
word
about.
Is ball, yo. Like,
do the same shit.
And they use the karaoke machine to motherfucking record the shit. Like, word is ball, yo. But you know what I mean? I just wanted people to hear how it wasn't that easy to be an MC. Like you really had to go out your way. The tools wasn't in front of you. You couldn't record with Pro Tools in your closet.
Right.
What was the first thing you ever recorded on, bro?
Oh man.
Like I'm talking about what was the first equipment, and then what was the first thing you ever had to put your song on? Like a cassette or a CD or what?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're probably talking about maybe a 4-track, you know what I mean? Doing it on a 4-track, and then.
Word.
I see, I feel you.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you know what I mean, and then
exactly
and then
on the 4-track.
It's a CD, you know what I mean, and burning a CD or cassette, man.
Yo,
like.
Cypher Face, let me tell you something. I used to do that shit, man. back in the days, we had a little group called Pretty Ugly Productions. Me and my cousin Browski, shout out to him. There was nobody trying to get signed quick. Remember, without the internet, everybody was using track, 4-track, 6-track, 8-track that you bounce back to. You know what I mean? You already know what I'm talking about. Plug in. I got one right now in the back that we was gonna use because we were having a little difficulty today. We was gonna jump back and forth through that.
Nice.
You know what I mean? I understand what you're talking about. Yo,
yes.
It's always something out there that'll get us out there without, you know, the big platform.
Right. Shout out to 4-track.
Yeah, shout out to 4-track, boss and all the motherfuckers. Scam, all the motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We don't understand that shit, man.
Yeah, you had to originally record with DJ, like the DJ had
a tape player. Nobody knows about a tape player. Oh,
yeah.
Like we used to record on tapes. Like
the first beat. What was the first original beat you ever recorded on? Like the producer you ever worked with?
Oh man. That's
I just like asking random weird questions. There's no regular, there ain't no regular interview. Like I'm trying to get it deep into the creative process of what you do.
Soon the question like, what the fuck's this?
Where you from? What's your girlfriend's name? Like, you know what I mean? Nah, we don't do that. We don't ask that. Like,
it would have been track with my older bro, Lee Hybrid. Shout out to Lee Hybrid again. He got the NPC, started cranking out beats to the NPC, and then also my boy Mishak, aka Philly Mumbles, who's Tucson. And he was cranking gems out to the SR10.
He spit bars?
He raps in there, but he's Tucson. But you know, he's real low key stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh, he does.
He makes beats.
I heard the name before.
Maybe somebody else then, but
yeah.
Oh, what's that?
Okay, reach out for a day single by the Freshologist. Yeah.
Learn a lie, but rhythm vibe, and I'm filled with rhymes with different pride. Got primitive vibe out, get it where limit describe so many R's in mine. It's like a prison inside. The trap while flipping skies, so cool, about like a cat to the side. Listen up, my bars spinning fly, get it better like the oil when the chin is fried. Take it back to the days of rolling with the light, sipping eyes. Around way, girl, he tip on his eyes, looking right. I'm fist when you sit inside, sitting high, so high that you kiss the sky. It's something that you like when you listen and try. Your favorite rap comes out, then he's mixing it out. Yeah, wink for fly, with cinnamon eyes. You know you're doing with the fist the sky. I just got everybody. There's a stack, many artifacts you can't keep on my train thought. You're wrong side of tracks, so come on my side of track, then we'll stay in the black. Amongst the can't be given sense, they can't be trained, but a change options. Between a run and hard, play your life and danger, but you don't come help because you don't faith in eyes to have it. They don't imagine, little at Nasir Jones. Hip hop's dead, those false for words like all peers loans. You can say what you want, don't say anything, I'm in the top tier zone. The good cheer for the good bitch, you better look here, I drop fear stone. In this pop game, one of those jams, like rappers, I look with a pen, cause you're close to the grave. The blade is inch from your seat, with hitting your seat. Boom, my screens got a new cross, reprise. My cross, sweet, I said you can ski, stop it. You gotta, I just gotta, you just gotta, everybody.
Yeah, it's the motherfucking Rejectz Show. Yo.
Yeah.
Wait. Why you teasing me, Coach? Hold on. What the fuck was that, man?
That was the Cypher Feast, son.
Face. You gotta stop that.
Man, I don't know. You know, he's just
Can you send that to info@Rejectz worldwide?
Yeah, I'll put that on the page.
So
I can forward it too. I got it in my email.
Yeah.
So I played it. No, you.
And it was just like one verse. You fucking.
Has anybody ever told you that you sound like copyright?
No, that's the first time I got that that comparison.
Yo, you got the same tone and voice, everything,
like
and your style, the way the unorthodox, like way you put bars together.
He's kind of,
But that's like kind of like a Midwest vibe. Because copyright's big in the Midwest and Southwest and all that. Like, you know what I mean? In Cali and all that shit.
But without the double and the multi at the end.
Exactly.
You guys be analyzing.
That's how. Well, I'll play some copyright. I'll play some copyright shit right now. And
you heard the multis.
But that's what I'm saying. If I play copyright right now, yo, I'm not saying he bit his style. I'm just saying.
No, he bite his style.
Listen,
it sounded good like that, but what the multis and when he started doubling up on all that shit,
word.
Like, what the fuck? I didn't expect that.
But if you don't know who copyright is, copyright one of the illest lyricists that's never talked about in the hip hop business. Copyright was actually signed to Rockefeller at one point, you know what I'm saying? And he just couldn't do no commercial, so.
But that's the problem.
But I just wanted to let you know that's a great comparison,
man. I appreciate that.
That's excellent comparison.
Word up, yo.
But the thing about it is when you used to listen to all my music, my songs, you're gonna start to realize that you're gonna compare me like so many heads, like 'cause I don't have like one like style or flow. I mean, like
that's what fucked me up when we all heard that, right? Coach, we heard that, right? And then he split. He changed it. Who the fuck doing that?
Word.
You know what I mean?
Appreciate y'all recognizing that. I take pride. You know what I mean? A lot of times I don't. I like that.
He doing that shit right now. He talking.
Yeah.
He doing that shit. He
Right,
talking.
right. Like, I sit back and analyze too. I'm like, I listen to the first verse. It's just like a distinct type flow. And all of a sudden, the second verse is what the hell? Like, what was I doing with that second verse? Like, man.
Chop the fucking head off.
Yeah, like I like switching up. Like, oh yeah, the Doom's the Doctor. This my skin bones, the Godfather from the Millmans.
Reveal the doomsday doctrine, the better to my crew stay live. Feel like you ain't rock the part, new age rock, part radio, who take not. It's that form of new range. Is the clear pick, don't need your foundation. Like a roof over my daughter, who ain't not. It's that feeling you get when I send out my Tuesdays drive. That's your roommate hopping. My rhyme, every verse feel like it's pure evil. Let me confirm it all. Short and cycle, while you smell like Toledo. The short of people don't live the doge. Fast as nowadays, but pop the package. So I cut that crap at all. Tabs on the whole label of the puzzle executives. This is hip, suck a positive, the double negative. With the trouble pessimist, so messages. A band of animosity, that's in that home rhetoric. Look at the subject, trying to get the front of the Smith. Then I told benefits when I'm smashing my success. I'm in the scene. That market bounce back. Ready for good times. I'm trying to see economy. I'm in the scene. That raw is ready for good times. The sick economy. Creep a habit. Piece of class. Yo, you're pretty good at average. I'm a breeder of damage. No way. Been beating his average. I'll have to put a bigger habit that I'll really think it's having 5 beavers and headaches. Start treating it like this, but you won't get fixed like a bunch of bleach mechanic. The singers like Mike, while you hear from the speaker, ecstatic. It gets deeper in magic. The deep from static. You be a believer in magic. People with gadgets, but still end up as a sleeper with addicts. Hip hop has me. Here to have it. You fiend and feel like freakers and addicts. I'm in a diva, conceal a verbal to believe it. I damn it. I buzz so bigger. Keeper panic. My skills are tangible. You need some tweaks to grab. I put in work when I see us like a lead to the fast. Raw hip is back. Ready for game time. I'm trying to take the economy. I'm in the scene. That raw hip hop is back. Ready for game time. I'm the city economy. Just like Paga, completely deranged. I've morphed in the violence and try to keep me pain. Constantly have murderous thoughts deep in the brain. Not an average human being, I just can't keep me the same. Categorizes in threatening, deemed insane. Have an initial in the sick, they said the sea is strange. Cat hands on my pill blank, keep feeling the strain. Unknown energy that can conceal the strain. Since it's a public, can't figure or explain how a computer gets the more it can increase in pain. Every season change, I'm breathing its flames. Full of our government files and started hitting my name. Now the havoc and race, the speech of blame. We lavish what trails blood, leaving the stain. Every meaning of the breathing, bleeding to the stage of the whack rhymes. They want to start cloning and reading campaign. That raw pop is back. The sick economy. That raw pop is back.
Damn. Motherfucking cipher face in the building.
You got a cipher face.
Yeah.
So what was that joint, bro?
That was the Doomsday Doctrine. I mean, produced by my man Skinny Bones, the Godfather out of the Netherlands. I'm in a crew with the well, his crew's called the Voodoo Doctors, and I'm part of that collective. You know what I mean? So I'm part of this collective called Gladiator Pen, which is based out of like the Phoenix area, Southwest. The Voodoo Doctors, which is kind of like an international clique, Netherlands, Canada, U.S., a couple other countries. And then I'm part of the Space Lab Recordings Collective with Jake Palumbo, based out of NYC.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Make your moves, man. You gotta.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to be just everywhere, you know what I mean?
You gotta spread the mustard, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? You can't use the whole jar on one hot dog. You feel me? Pause on that, but you know what I'm saying? You can't. Hey, listen, for real, man. You know, and how do you end up working with so many different people?
Man, it's a great question. I mean, well, that's where the beauty of the internet comes in. You know what I mean? Now we're being in the digital age. You know what I mean? A lot of folks that I still work with are just heads from back in the days that just been, that have been down with since, day one or whatever. But these a lot of these new connections that I make are, are based off the digital age. You know what I mean? Back to the days like MySpace, connecting with producers that way. And now Facebook, Instagram. So
remember when you used to have a little music player on MySpace?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You try to get your little. All right, let me ask you something. What's the first YouTube video that you remember that you searched? Not even YouTube video. What's the first hip hop like audio that you remember that was kind of that went viral, yo? You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I'm gonna tell you what I think, so maybe you can get a better idea. Cassidy versus Freeway. To me, that was like the first rap battle that ever went viral on the internet. That was the first one I ever heard on the internet was Cassidy. There was no video. It was just the audio. But that shit like was big then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you remember like what was the first joint that like when internet first came out that you was just like, oh shit, everybody's talking about this. Let me check it out.
Oh man, that's a great question, man. Nothing really coming to mind right now, but man, I'm gonna try to think on that. Maybe circle back to that, but nothing's coming to mind right now.
Word. What's the first outlet you remember on the internet that was like doing things?
Oh man, that's
MySpace.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to the MySpace. Man, everybody was predominantly using MySpace, and man,
that's how Soulja Boy became big.
Yeah.
Fucking MySpace, bro.
Oh,
He had 1 million followers on MySpace or some shit, and he blew up off of it, yo.
But so you telling me MySpace was more at the time? What you saying? Important than YouTube?
At that time, yeah. Because social media was just started. There was no Instagram, there was no Facebook, there was nothing. It was just MySpace.
There was something, man. I keep forgetting about that shit.
What?
You had AOL, which you could put.
Oh, AOL, yeah.
I mean, which you could put a profile with a background, just like MySpace. Where you think they got that thing? It was at one point.
No, AOL was the first one. But what I'm saying was, yo, MySpace just blew up. Like MySpace got so big, so fast that they couldn't even withstand no more. You know what I'm saying? And Facebook learned how to do it right. That's why Facebook is still around with Instagram and Twitter and all that stuff, because they reintroducing new stuff all the time on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? With the live shit, they bought Instagram. Yeah. That's why they ain't going nowhere. They own Instagram. You know what I mean? And that's why they added that live video stuff. That's why you're able to add videos and pictures. You remember how Instagram was? It was just words. There wasn't any pictures like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's crazy though.
I mean, Instagram was pictures. No, Instagram was pictures, but it was no videos.
No, I'm saying Facebook though wasn't no pictures.
Oh no, is that
Facebook? I meant. That's what I meant. Like there was no pictures back then. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So did you had songs up on MySpace?
Oh yeah, tons of them. You know what I mean?
Word.
MySpace, man. I miss the biggest thing I miss about MySpace is Tom. Right? Wasn't Tom?
Yeah, Tom.
And when he first appeared, I was trying to delete that cat. Like, who is this cat, man? Like, where did he come from?
Yo.
It's like, yo, they were like, that's Tom. You can't get rid of him.
But that's dope that you.
You have him as a friend. Yeah. How gonna fucking delete you?
But that's dope that you use the internet to make so many connect. That's how we connect. I mean, you came to the show, but then you hit me up. And we connected, or I hit you up, whatever it was, and we connected on Instagram or Facebook, one of them or whatever. And I mean, I connect with a lot of people like that.
Definitely.
And like, I want to tell people this, like, you know, a word to the advice is like, yo, you can connect with people. Like, don't think people are unreachable. Like, you could work with people, bro. Like, and like, people will hit you up. They'll respond. Like, don't doubt it. I mean, I'm not talking about like no super duper stars, but I'm talking about like there's stars out there that you can reach out to, and they'll hit you up and they'll work with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Word up.
You got. You know what I mean? It's like the thing is, I'm not an internet rapper. You know what I mean? You got a lot of these folks. The thing, like a lot of folks will say, like, you know, hip hop is, you know, rap was kind of like killed or it's just oversaturated because of the internet, and that's true. Like the digital age, you know what I mean? You get overnight rappers just because, you know what I mean? Because anybody can rap nowadays, right? You could crank out a song, do it all on the computer, record it, and then have it released that same day. Done. Boom. You know what I mean? But the thing is, man, I go back to the days where, you know what I mean, I pay dues, you know what I mean? But at the same time, we're living in this digital age, so you gotta use those resources, you gotta use those platforms to your advantage, you know what I mean? Otherwise you're gonna get left behind, you know what I mean? That's why I keep up to date. I post stuff on Facebook and Instagram, you know what I mean? But I'll still be doing rocking the shows, and I'll still go here and there, you know what I mean? So
word.
It's like
you come out to shows that you're not even on, and that's what a lot of people forget too. Is like just because you're not performing, go out. It's a hip hop event going on. Go out and show love.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? You got to support your local hip hop.
That's the problem.
You feel me? Just because they ain't on the show, you know what I mean? And you never know. The dude we might be like, if we doing the show, we like, yo, you want to do a song?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You never know. Like, you know what I'm saying?
My man, like, he rapping 2 songs.
Word.
Stepping out his boundaries, you know. Even though he's been out here at the East Coast, this is all familiar to him, but still.
Word up.
Where do you hear of people that we know that be like, oh no, we're gonna step out and go somewhere else and rep our town? But
Word up, man.
Don't
I
see that
salute you for that, cause
Yeah.
that's courageous in its own. Like me, I'm telling my team that I work with, like on some music shit. I'm like, yo, we trying to do some shit in Atlanta right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we trying to be at AC3 and shit this year. Like we trying to be in Brooklyn and in Connecticut, you know what I mean, in different places and do shows and show our faces, you know. And New York, to be honest with you, shows a lot of love.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you rock in New York, they show so much love. As long as you're professional and you know what, you're not an amateur up there. You know what I mean? Yo, they show love. You know what I'm saying?
Respect, yeah, they'll give you props. Yeah, that's crazy, right? I come up in here, I'm in Newark, Brick City, rocking the Tucson hat,
Yo,
man.
for those who don't know who Cypher Face is, man, let them know where they can follow you at, man.
Oh man, I'm everywhere, man. Just gotta spell it right, man. I'm all over the internets, man. You just gotta spell it right. CIPHURPHACE. You know, that's I'm like cypherface.com for everything. YouTube.com/cypherface, Instagram.com/cypherface. It's bank cypherface.bandcamp.com. I mean, just Google it. Just punch in the name, and you can find me, man. You can find me, man. Come find me, man. I got.
Well, hold
some
up,
music out there, man.
before you go though, let's play this other joint that you gave me real quick. Let's play
This
more
one?
joint.
Okay, so this last one, this one's called DEAD. It's an acronym. It stands for Dreadful Entertainers Always Die. Produced by Collective out of Cincinnati, Ohio.
Let's get it. It's the Rejectz Show.
Yeah.
No, he's the kid, Mr. Good Guy, Coats on this motherfucker.
The clock.
Hi, y'all.
It's only a matter of time. You can't hold the weight, so it shatters your spine. Too many kiss the limelight, rappers that shine from an artificial globe but never master the rhyme. This is art, but if the art don't mean nothing, you got frauds on the scene. Cats
We gonna wrap it up.
But deep down they would die to be but, and I'm just trying to keep it 100. I don't like you. Mutter words that make no sense all up in that notebook. Keepers of the raw, defenders of the faith.
Still write my rhymes in the notebook.
Weapon in the place to be. Can't simply write my back, it's game over. Just get to creeping through your house of strange. 6 feet deep is where you found a new home.
Like, right?
I'm a main boss, cooking with a strange sauce. Every verse dope is how I came off. Take this stupid little chain off, your whole damn gang's off. Ain't cut from the same cloth. Every time you spit a rap, I'm at the same loss. It's like you shut your damn brain off. When I hear a rap, I'm like, yo, F me like a FUBU cat. They ain't my fiends, they just see green like the Hulu app. Stage control the metal to the max, my style is Magneto. Why so many rappers? Oh, because the internet like childish Gambino. Who's of the raw, defenders of the faith, believers in the law of repping in the place to be. Can't sit up in the body bag, it's game over. Just creeping through your house of stranger. 6 feet deep is where you lay, you found a new home. No one ain't a bright light, it's on a tombstone. The rebirth is slick, my planet is diggable. My rap is invincible, I'm cool like that. While you're lacking the principles, your passion is minimal. Every action is critical, you ain't a gangster or criminal. You only rapping cause rapping went digital. Don't be a shock G when you end up underground cause your rapping was pitiful. You tracking the syllables, basic collective necessary like plants in the minerals. Assassin is lyrical, we're not asking for miracles. How about something that doesn't make the laughing hysterical? Keepers of the raw, defenders of the faith, believers in the law of repping in the place to be. Can't sit up in the body bag, it's game over. Just creeping through your house of stranger. 6 feet deep is where you lay, you found a new home. No one ain't a bright light, it's on a
Here we go. What happened, PJ? What's good? Let me know, man. What happened?
Yeah.
What happened? Yo,
Dead.
motherfucking dead. I showed y'all the artwork on YouTube too. That's just official. Who do you work with? Somebody specific that does your artwork?
No, I kind of bounce around. You know what I mean? I got.
I like to too, because
Yeah.
you know people got different styles.
Yeah.
It depends on what you want.
Exactly.
You might want something more animated, so you work with one person. You know, like
I like to spread it out too. You know what I mean? Because I got a homie in Albuquerque who does work. I got peeps in Tucson. You know what I mean? And then sometimes I'll just go out and just find like random cats and try to give like new cats a chance. You know what I mean?
Word,
'Cause I feel like everybody, you know, deserves to get a little cheddar here. You know, for their services. You know what I mean? Or for their art. You know what I mean?
Word.
Yeah. So.
Is there any last messages you want to give to people?
Oh man, I just want to.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Before the last messages, I got
Yeah.
a couple of questions for that.
Oh, he got a couple questions for that
let's do it.
song.
Because that's
Let's
something
do it.
different.
Word
Thank
is
you,
born.
man. Thank you.
And that's something that it was different off the album, right? That
Yeah.
it was totally the feel and the vibe was totally different from what I heard. You know?
Right. That's what I was saying. Did I say that? So you're gonna listen. Once you start to listen to my catalog and my music, you're gonna be like, what? Like, you're not gonna find like a certain pattern with me. That's what I
Word,
take a
word.
step back and I look at him and I kind of I jock myself. I'm kind of like arrogant with that, but it's confidence. I'd be like, man, I don't have the same flow every time, and I take pride in that. I'm like, man, I'm versatile, and I like, you know what I mean, and that I'm just like, man, dude, like, you know what I mean?
So
You're dope.
my questions for that song was, who inspired you for that song? Because I hear only one group.
Yeah. Here's the thing. The track was produced by my man Collective. It was from Cincinnati, Ohio, and it's off an EP that I dropped on Christmas last year called Right to My Own Devices. It was a 5-song EP entirely produced by Collective. But that track, I don't know if you detected it, has a Grateful Dead sample in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if he labeled the track Dead. Sometimes I'll, like, when producers label their track, whatever, I keep that title sometimes. It inspires me, like, oh, you're titling it Dead? I'm going to keep it as Dead, whatever. So I don't know if he titled it
Oh,
that
I know
or-
what you
yeah.
mean. There's a
Or-
reference.
Right.
There's a reference.
Or if
title.
he just said it was a Grateful Dead sample.
I
and
do
let
that
me
too
to come with that.
sometimes,
Yeah.
word up.
Sometimes I can't think of, like, I don't keep your title. Yeah, can I roll
just use a word in
Yep.
the hook or
Yeah.
something like that as a
So-
reference.
Because the reference, I understand that reference, but
No, you know how sometimes you
vibe,
save.
What I got off of was like a Cypress Hill.
Nah, he's saying though, Taze, you know how you save your song sometimes, a different name?
No, I know, yeah.
And then you change it up later on
Like,
and
he
shit?
told me it was just that feeling, but I thought it would have been an artist or a group. You know?
Word.
He was like, I hear the beat and be like.
Well, what do you hear?
He just said Cypress Hill. It's
Word,
dope. I
word.
appreciate that because I love
That's
Cypress
dope,
Hill.
that's dope.
That's why I thought I was like, hold up.
Nah, that's dope.
That's why I asked that question because he said that, and so that's why I was like, when he said it was the feeling. It wasn't an artist like, oh, I hear the beat, oh, I hear Cypress, so let me just rock, let me give him that feeling and make people.
Word. Nah, that was dope.
Yeah, it wasn't that. It was just the beat was just so dope. It was the first track I ever recorded from Collective, and I was like, yo, let me get that beat because it was different. That's what made me gravitate toward it. I'm like, I like this because it doesn't sound like anything out there, and I think I just vibed with it and just wrote to it. That's why it's kind of got that, you know what I mean? I'm bouncing with that one, you know what I mean? I'm not all over the place with the lyrics. A lot of times I'll be all over the place with my lyrics, whatever, unorthodox. That one, I'm bouncing with it. Because
that's why I didn't want you to leave without, you know what I mean?
So are you gonna stick around and bounce around with some lyrics real quick?
Yeah, definitely. I just want to give a couple of last shout outs though. Is that cool?
Word, hell yeah.
But this joint Dead and the other joint Reach Out was mixed and mastered by my man Jake Palumbo. So if you're looking for any studio time or any mixing or engineering, work, hit up my man Jake Palumbo. Just Google or look up Space Lab Recordings. His studio's out of Brooklyn. Shout out to my son, Sunset F, who came with me today. He's actually an MC as well. We did a joint together called Supreme Zen Remix, which was produced by Skinny Bones, The Godfather. It's the first joint we ever did together, father-son collabo record. I wish Joe Budden and Trey Budden can, do something like that too. But anyways, that's a whole different story. It's on an album. It's just it's on a Skinny Bones, The Godfather album on Bandcamp. But I can send you the track. But it's on my SoundCloud. It's not on there. It's not on there. It was only released digitally. And we shot a video for it. That's going to be out soon.
Looking forward to that.
Still buy it digitally?
Yeah. Or you could download free or whatever. I'll hit you up all the info. Yeah.
No, I support the culture, so we rather do it that way.
So be on the lookout for that. But my man
is he coming out to the show 420 or is that too late for him to be out?
Yeah,
man?
I don't think he can go to that.
Okay.
Yeah, but believe me, he gets so mad at me when he can't go to these shows. But I tell him that you tell this guy, please tell him that there are hip hop events that are all ages, all day events that he definitely can go to. You know what I mean? Right? Yeah.
Of course.
But check it out. Can we get an interview for him?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get him in the interview, man.
Definitely, you know what I mean?
We want to get in his brain and see what he thinks about hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's dope.
I see him over there rocking out. Every time you put your song on, he was rocking out with it.
Has he followed you around from Arizona to Jersey or?
Yeah, no, yeah,
Word,
yeah.
word.
It's just, yeah, but look, my kids. I got a daughter who's into music too. She's 9. She's sings. She's on my video. You know what I mean? She's on this whole musical journey. Yeah, he's my kids have been with me. You know what I mean? We're a musical family. You know what I mean? And you know.
Can I ask him one question before you dip?
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Before you dip, I want to ask you one question. Just one question, real quick.
Definitely.
Who's your favorite rapper?
Out of everybody.
It's besides your dad. Besides your
Nah,
dad.
yeah, he can't be.
Besides your dad.
He doesn't even have any stop.
It's alright, man.
Go ahead.
I don't even know. I like tons.
Oh,
Nah, but what's one rapper that you name right now that
Diabolic.
we got time because Ill's
nigga said diabolic.
eating right now. We gonna chill out. You know what I mean? We're gonna ask you a few questions while Ill's getting ready.
I'm ready whenever you're ready.
Matter of fact, hold up. Fuck the
How you
question.
good?
Did you
He
hear the name he
said
said?
diabolic.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for the
That's dope.
language, but you in the hip hop.
I love that. You know what? I asked my son who his favorite rapper was, right? And I was like, I was scared to hear the answer. You know what I mean? I didn't want to hear Drake or any of them. But he said he said Mac Miller. So I was impressed by that.
Did you hear what he
You know what I mean? Yeah, I heard what he said. Diabolic, right? Yeah. Nah, that's what I'm saying. I'm impressed by that because my son said Mac Miller, and I was impressed. Mac Miller's not a commercial rapper. He's more of like an underground hip hop dude. You know what I'm saying? So
He smacked it in your face with that one.
shout out to the younger kids out here. You know what I mean? Give me some that, man. Shout out to the young kids out here keeping real hip hop alive, man.
So hold up, since he's a spitter,
Word.
let's have him just spit a acapella real quick. Since I mean,
You can spit an acapella for us real quick?
Sure.
Oh,
that nigga said
he's ready for the. He's ready for the.
Sure, nigga.
He's
Said,
ready.
"You
He's
know
ready.
me,
He's
nigga,
ready
I'm
to
about
go.
kill it."
He's ready to go, man. Here, you can bring this up a little. Here, man. We want to get you cleared, man. How old are you, first of all?
13.
13, bro. He look like he on a varsity basketball team already, bro. Yo. Hey, Dad, you better watch out, man. He's getting a little taller than you, Dad, man.
Look, he's ready. I'm looking at him. See this?
You ready?
Fucking ready.
All right.
Give us a
Hold on, Dad. Is this cool, man? This cool, man. All right, we just want to make sure, man, because you know, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Now introduce yourself first.
Definitely.
It's Sunster F. Follow my Instagram, sunsterf_F, and follow my SoundCloud, sunsterf.rawrhymer.
Where you at? Rejectz Worldwide Radio.
Definitely.
Ready? Let's go.
The difference between me and you whack MCs, I got a rap flow. I got those mystical powers like Doctor Strange when I attack foes. I hammer these fools like I'm in arcade playing whack-a-mole. When a punk is in my face, I let him know that I'll crack his nose. Screw Pennywise, I smack clowns. They are a disgrace to hip-hop and they still don't understand how they whack now. Nowadays, these rappers are real stupid, always spitting dumb lines. I can believe that they still do it. Shout out to my homie, follow on Instagram, that's Will Lewis. You can hear the sound, the impact when I wreck fiends. On the beat, fearless like Jet Li. I just murdered this verse, look at this dead beat. 12.
Nice.
Sunster F. What?
Yo. 13, yo.
4 more.
13. I feel like that interlude in the Ghost. 13. How old are you, boy? 13. Damn.
How old are you, boy?
13. Damn. That's what I'm talking about. You want to spit something else?
Sure.
Yeah, man. We can spit one more, man.
Spit one more.
You rappers are genetic mishaps. I'm announcing on the dispatch and the diss track. My flow's grimy, so ghetto.
Don't look at me, then. Don't be looking at me, then.
Oh.
Get them bars.
Let's go.
Your boat capsizes, you got a broke vessel. I just broke the beat and I'm still breaking ankles like Kevin over B. I'm amazing like Moses when he parsed these open seas. Punchlines hit like a seismic blast to despise your tracks because you lie on raps. I let them know that I'm live on tracks. You MCs don't lose to me, I can run miles better. I'm scoring goals on the beat like my homie Miles Fletcher.
Damn.
Yo, hold up.
Yo, this kid got some syllables.
Multisyllabic, right?
Yo,
he knows
whoa.
it. He understands the technique and the creative approach to the multisyllabic rhyme schemes. You know what I mean? And the thing about him, he always shouts out his friends. You probably didn't pick up some of those names like Will Lewis, this and that. Look, he's shouting out his homies.
I like this kid, man.
Yeah, he's shouting out his homies.
Yo, we gotta bring him back on, man.
Appreciate it. That's
right up.
Right.
If you heard me after when he was spitting, you hear my reaction.
Right.
It's because he is showing his peoples, and just like he didn't even give us 16 bars. You understand?
He's not trying to follow the trend, you know what I mean? He's
Yeah,
trying to
exactly.
do his own
You
thing.
saw how
He's
the
like
first
12,
verse.
and
You
He's
heard
smart,
the first
man.
verse,
He's
he
smart.
said 12.
Right.
Shut up. 12, nigga.
He said dead
Your
beat.
12 can't match
No, he
my
said.
12.
You said.
Fuck your 16.
You said
You
dead
understand?
beat 12.
12.
I know what you mean. I know what you meant. You know what I mean? Yo, that's dope, bro. Yo, so we gonna try to get a full blown interview, man. As long as it's cool with your pops, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna bring you on and we're gonna do some.
Let me tell you something, man. You're home, man. This is the Rejectz Show. Here's the kid, Mr. Good Guy. Appreciate you, and thank you, Cypher Face, for even bringing your son with
Word
you
up.
on your interview so he could spit these.
And we
bars
wanted to
too, because I wanted to time because I said I've been nice. It's like he came out the womb like, nigga, I've been nice, nigga. My father's been nice, you know.
Yeah, so listen, man. I don't know. Look, he shot out Diabolic, which is true, because he told me, he's like, Dad, you know my favorite rapper is right now in Diabolic. So he's kept to that. But listen to me, like Ren Thomas is one of his favorites as well. So
Shout out to Ren Thomas.
When he knew I was,
I've been nice.
yeah, when he knew I was going to that show, he was upset that he couldn't go, whatever. But you know what I mean? Spotted the merch over
get
there.
Your shot, man. Don't worry, man.
Went up to
You gonna get your
Ren.
shot,
I'm like,
man.
yo, my son, you know, really digs
Yo,
your music, your work. Let me cop one of those hats for him. You know what I mean? Came back to the crib because you know what I mean. I left it on his desk when he came home and saw it there. Yo, he was just like, "What? You
dope,
got me
man.
to Ren Thomas? I've been nice hat." He was so appreciative. It was dope, man. It was dope.
That's a real MC, you know what I mean? We had him here on the show too, not too long ago.
Word up,
you know
word
what I
up,
mean?
word up. Shout out to Ren Thomas,
That's a real
man.
MC, and we appreciate, you know, your son, because the age and you know, we don't get them.
That's
You
what
know
I'm telling you. This guy started
He
way
said
before
Ren
I
Thomas.
did. Yeah.
No, but he said Ren Thomas.
Right.
You hear? I pull up another little kid, somebody, oh, little Weezy, little Yachty, little Cotty, little Potty, little Soddy.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Don't get me wrong.
This nigga said
I gotta be
Ren
totally
Thomas.
honest here. At
Yeah,
some
tell
point in
him,
time, he was falling
Of
victim to some of
course.
that stuff, and it was my fault because the CD player broke, and we exposed him to the radio.
Oh,
No
shoot.
one to blame, but you know, but the
I
parents
got
on that.
you.
But anyways, yeah, like my man, Ill Conscious, the guy back there, he's bugging too, and he's like, dude said Diabolic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what fucked me up.
Right.
That's why I had to tell cousin. I was like, Cousin, you heard
He's
this
like,
motherfucker?
what?
He
You don't-
said,
yeah.
He said, Diabolic.
And the thing,
up.
Fucking weird.
and my man,
Look at
I
the age.
last year I took this cat to Marston House in Philly, which is you know like a
Yeah,
you know,
word
yeah,
up.
you've heard of Marston House in Philly.
Hell yeah.
Part of Cypher Circuit. They call these Marston House ciphers, whatever, Murder to Beat cipher. So he went in the first year, which was 2 years ago, and just went there as a spectator, just to absorb the energy and just kind of like watch everybody do it.
That's
that was
dope.
kind of before he was full blown into this MC thing. The following year, my man Mo from Cypher Circuit extends the invite to my son, saying, "Hey, I want to extend the invite for him to flow if he wants to." He graciously accepted it. You know what I mean? And,
That's dope.
He went down there to rep in his first cipher. My man Ill Conscious the God. That's how we're connected to Cypher Circuit. He was
Oh,
at the
that's
Cypher
dope,
as well.
man.
So, you know what I
That's
mean? Yeah. So it's all
It all happens at
Right,
Rejectz
yeah.
Worldwide
It's
Radio.
crazy, you know
bro.
what I
I'm
mean? So-
telling you, these connections that happen.
So,
man.
anyways,
It's crazy,
you'll
man.
see it. It's on YouTube, and it was his very first time of being in a cipher. And I'm talking about in that room. They got
So
a big
have you? Hold on. So have you popped his EO Dub cherry yet?
No. This was his very first thing on.
You gotta pop.
Yeah.
You gotta pop your EO
Yeah,
Dub. If you
definitely.
don't know what EO Dub is, all MCs rock at end of the week.
End of
That's
the week,
that's
yeah.
a legendary open mic. You know what I
Yes.
mean? If you didn't rock there, you know what I mean, take your ass there and go rock.
Yes, indeed.
I mean,
But that Marston House cipher was big in a way where for his very first time as a 13-year-old kid, like the setting there is like you 30 or 40 people watching it with this big camera and a light like brighter than that, 10 times brighter than that, just right in your face.
word.
My man right here, just very first time he goes up to the mic and just murders it.
what's up.
Flawless. You know what I mean? You'll see my reaction in the video where like I basically
gotta check that
choked
out.
him out. I was so happy, like in just like tears
Send me
of joy.
the link so
Yeah,
we
I
can post
will.
it on the
Like
page.
man, it was just a dope moment, man.
Anyway, before he leaves, I'm gonna take a picture with him and I'm gonna have him sign it on my phone. So that way I know who the fuck he is when I grow old. I'll be in the motherfucking wheelchair and be like, oh my God, nigga, that Cypher Face son, nigga, I know that motherfucker was at the Rejectz. Nigga,
Word
I
up.
got the picture to prove it. And then, you know, back when we get old, motherfucking digital gonna be like, I can pop that shit in the air like, nigga, my head, look, motherfucker, that's him. Nigga, he was right there at the motherfucking Rejectz Show. Yo, but he's
Word up.
fucking dope, man. I appreciate him, man.
Word up, word
And the fact that I'm sorry, my language is gonna be fucked up because it's the Rejectz Show, but fuck his second verse. His first verse, the way he ended it,
That was dope,
was
man.
something that y'all
It's
gotta
dope.
think. Not saying us old school because we understand it, but these young niggas they need to understand what the fuck he just did right there.
Word up.
Just like you gotta understand. I just watched something on YouTube. There was another kid that he did 10 bars on a verse, on a beat, and he said, "Wait for it at the end." Like, if you really like bars, we coming back. He's letting it know that the shit is coming back, man.
Word up.
But people keep sleeping on it.
No doubt. No
I
doubt.
appreciate little guys like him, man.
Yeah, word up, man.
You know what I mean?
Give everybody
And
one
I
last
appreciate
shout out,
his
man.
father for
Before you
bringing
dip.
people like that, man.
Say peace to the people before you dip, man.
Definitely,
Peace.
man.
All right, man. We're going to get you back on, too, so you get a full
interview for you, man.
full interview, you know what I
Make
mean?
sure you get right, man.
Hey,
Definitely.
Hey, yo, shout out to Ill Conscious in the motherfucking building.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He being patient, you know what I'm saying?
You ready, yeah?
Ready?
Oh, what's this? Oh, all right.
That's the first album shit.
Word up. I was peeping that, and I'm like, hold on. What did I find here? Yo, that album is dope as hell, bro. Yo, and the artwork is sick. We gonna get Ill Conscious on. Shout out to Ill Conscious.
Bringing the spell with the flesh in conjunction, They reconstructed and forming into a mass of the people that's been conducting their lives with a redundant minds being punctured and punching taste of the lies just dwelling within their stomach. This is the sum of the sheep, planning to keep them ignorant, pumping images in and degenerates and they limitless with deep belligerence. Ain't no growing like photosynthesis. Instead, their minds are corroded, controlling the system, the pimping them thoughts and
Funny, my daughter texting me right now.
Corking assimilations, dark civilization, no distinction when they come growing like photosynthesis. Instead, their minds are corroded, controlling the system, is pimping them thoughts and manipulated. Walk through the tribulation, corking assimilations, dark civilization, no distinction when they come to evaluate or delinquent because the blatant propaganda is advocate for your faith. Yes, the real purpose is the machine still bursting. I'm giving the congregation nothing but real sermons. Try to reveal verdicts that's hidden my steel curtains. Divide and conquer the mass ability, ill search. Shoot.
Yo, we got Ill Conscious in the motherfucking building, man.
Yeah.
Yo, hey, yo, let people know where you came from. You know what I'm saying? Because you took a trip out here to come see us, man.
Baltimore City, man, but you know Jersey and New York, like our second homes, man. So.
Word. And I feel like the flavor out there is that's East Coast anyway.
Yeah, you know,
Maryland is East Coast.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people be like thinking that like Maryland's kind of southern a little bit or country.
Baltimore is more of a New York feel.
Word up.
But everything besides that, people,
Word up.
You know, it's kind of like a different type of vibe.
Absolutely. So Ill Conscious, man. I'll be listening. I was listening to your music, man. I had searched you on Spotify. Shout out to Dean Durb for putting me on to Ill Villain promo. You know what I mean? Actually, this Wednesday coming up, the 28th, we got a show at Cafe Soleil with some dope artists, some other dope artists, and Ill's performing. So if y'all love the music and y'all listening, y'all want to get to see Ill rock live.
Indeed.
You know what I mean? Ill will be there live this Wednesday.
Soul, right?
Cafe Soul, yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be a great show, yo. We don't play around.
Hold up. It's the fucking Rejectz Show. Hold up. I feel like, Coach, give me something, man.
What you want?
I need some music.
Okay, I got you.
Give me something, man.
I got you.
It's the Rejectz Show. We got Ill in the building, man.
Yeah.
I need some music behind him.
Some instrumentals or music?
It don't matter. You know why? Because he's dope. And the world needs to hear something.
Well, I'm just gonna shuffle play his music then, just so.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
I need it in the background.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shuffle.
I need his interview to have his music in the background.
So we're gonna play his music in the background, man.
You see, I like that.
Yeah. Make
So,
you feel at home,
Ill,
yo.
you at the Rejectz.
Word.
And you home, man.
Shout out to Rejectz.
So let me ask you something, Ill. So I'm listening to your music and a lot of your stuff really feels like, you know what I mean, you got a connection to the community, you know what I mean, and you got like a voice for the people, you know what I mean, like that's what I get from your the most of the music that I heard. I'm not gonna say I heard your whole catalog, but I heard the new project, and I was listening to, you heard I would put the old joint on, and I was listening to that joint. You know what I mean? So I was at the crib vibing. You know what I mean?
And let me tell you something before you start talking. I feel his. Let me tell you something. He put me. Look, I'm gonna keep you 100, 1G. This is how I am. It's a kid. I wanted to make a flyer for you. You know what I mean? But I couldn't.
Word.
But so when I heard you was coming, I started listening. Like he said, you have a voice for the people, right? So I only heard a certain thing that he sent me. He didn't send me everything.
Word.
He said, yo, listen to this, boom, boom. So when I heard that shit, I said, what the fuck? You know? I mean, I said, yo, it's funny how you said that it's, like he said, it's voice for the people. And that's how I felt. So that's why when earlier, I don't know, we played your beats and I was rapping off your beats. But if you listen to what I was rapping off of, it was like for the people. It was that feeling that you gave me when I heard that beat and I heard your music. I was like, what the fuck? This nigga is like he's giving me that Nas, that fucking
Word up. Exactly.
You know what I mean? That real good music that I haven't felt in a while. You know what I mean? Like, that's when I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna, we was in the mission. We was in the mission. We was fucking, I was rapping on it. And it was good music, man.
And that's dope. And that's dope because, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of artists don't represent the community in the right way. You know what I mean? They make it seem like, even though there's some, like, shit going on in our communities, you know what I mean? We kind of, you know, the way you present it, you know what I'm saying, is you know what I mean? You try to have a positive vibe to that. Now, you grew up in Baltimore your whole life. Yep. That's dope. That's dope. Word.
I got people everywhere. So.
Word. And I was peeping I fuck with Dirt Platoon too, and I see, and I see you work with them.
The rap and Snook from the Dirt Platoon, you know what I mean?
And we happen to be at the same show. We just found out last year, shit, the Jersey Fresh joint. You know what I'm saying? Word up, man. So that was pretty dope, man. I actually have y'all on my video, and I was like, oh shoot, that's where I recognized it from. When we was editing the video, I see y'all faces on the video when I was editing with my mans or whatever, man. Word up, yo. So I like that. That's dope, man. So what influences you out? Like, was it something local to you that influenced your music, or was it like something bigger than that? You know what I mean? Like an industry act. Word up, yo. Word up, yo.
I'm just a student of the game, man. You know?
Word.
Like, it's never, for me, the music isn't like on a local level. I feel like it's global, it's international.
Word.
If it can touch anybody in different corners of the world, and I felt like I did my job. You know what I mean? Because
absolutely.
hip-hop is universal. This culture is universal. You
Yep.
know what I mean? And it don't matter if you Brazilian, you Cambodian, you don't feel authentic, pure.
It don't matter, man. Yeah.
It don't matter.
And nowadays it don't matter because at the end of the day you're gonna hear hip hop on everything.
Yep.
And what's crazy is, to me, like, you know, I'll say it like this. I grew up in a predominantly black neighborhood when I was growing up in Jersey City. And I never felt a connection with my own kind because there wasn't that many of my own kind, I guess, around. I don't know what it was, you know what I mean? But, you know, growing up in my neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, I always felt like, when I was younger, I always felt like I wasn't white enough for the white people and I wasn't black enough for the black people. You know what I mean? Like, as far as trying to fit in with just friends. You know what I'm saying? But then when I met hip hop, that's how I started to fit in. You know what I mean? I started listening to hip hop and started DJing, started breakdancing and all that stuff, and I started getting accepted with people. You know what I'm saying? Word up. That's the point I was trying to make, was like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's funny.
If you dope, you dope.
Word up.
It's funny how you brought that up, right? I'm gonna cut across. I'm sorry about this, but I'm gonna cut across. It's funny how you brought that up, right? Because they having an issue on social media, right? So the issue is that little guy with the rainbow hair, the 6'9".
Yeah, I've seen him lately.
Check it out. Fuck what you seen about him, because we all know the bullshit.
Right, yeah.
But they have a problem with him saying nigga, the N-word. But mind you, he's a Spanish guy from Brooklyn. They say that he
You crazy?
frequently
Hold
say-
on.
wait,
Guess
hold
you
on,
don't
hold on,
you don't
hold
know
on.
you don't know
I got an
Dominicans.
issue.
You don't know Dominicans from Uptown then.
Hold on, but I got an issue. Exactly. Hold on. That's the problem. Hold on. Check it out. I got an issue.
Yeah.
Check it out. He's saying it, right? He's Puerto Rican and something else. He's Puerto Rican and Mexican. That's what it. Oh,
Word,
that's
word.
It there. Puerto Rican and Mexican. That's
Yep.
what it is. All right. He says it frequently. All right. Fine. Right? I'm Puerto Rican, born and raised in the brick South Side till I die.
Right.
Clinton Avenue, Stratford, Johnson. We hold it down. You know what I mean? I say it in my bars. I say it in my freestyle. I never got shit for it. So why is this guy getting shit for it? And my problem, and with this guy, I have a problem with if he has a issue with the law and an offender. Why if everybody's praising him and making him still go do what he's doing? It's not fair.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. But you gotta understand what.
So since he brought that up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the
I didn't
agenda
buy it from you,
Yeah.
an artist. Let me know.
It's the agenda of corporate America, really, just to keep the foolery going.
Word up.
You know, like, yeah, he's Puerto Rican and Mexican and all that. He's still an original man and descendant.
But remind you, let me remind you.
Yeah, Taino.
I am,
The
I am,
Taino.
but let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I am black, I am Spaniard, and I am Taino. So I am black.
Right.
You understand?
The issue with
What is the issue?
the issue with that is his image. You know, is his whole appeal and
Word up.
and how, not even just the rainbow, like his image. It looks like
He's a blood with his image.
I don't know shit about it, to be honest with you. I can just see, like, looking at him, I guess he looks like he's perpetrating something that he's not.
I feel that.
You know what I mean? I definitely feel that.
I do.
And you know, maybe it just doesn't resonate with certain people when he says it.
I just want to know from other rappers, you know.
Me personally, I don't care. Like, I honestly, it doesn't.
But so it doesn't bother you that that's in the game that you're in?
No, because I'm not in that lane, and in the lane
I'm not
that
saying
we
your
do,
lane. I'm saying your game, which is hip hop and
that's not
R&B
hip hop.
rap.
That's not even.
But he is from Brooklyn.
That's Brooklyn is having the whole New York City is having an identity crisis right now. I mean, when it comes to MCs and all
See
that,
that?
shit, they don't know.
You hear that, right?
You know what I mean? So you can rely on somebody from the South to give you more of a hip hop feel than you can in New York right now. You know, New York is making a comeback and all that, but that's why you have cities like
Correct.
Well, shout out to the artists and shout out to the artists in New York doing their thing, like Mickey Fax, Davies,
got cats like that.
Bishop Naru. I got a few. I know a few heads that I personally listening to. That's from New York. Shout out to the Underachievers. Shout out to Doppelgangers.
Right.
I mean, these are New York artists. These are New York artists that you probably don't hear on the. These are New York artists that you probably don't hear on the radio, but they make dope music. You know what I mean? Word is born.
But hold on though. All right. Shout out to all the New York artists. Right? What about the Jersey artists?
Oh, that's a Jersey too? Yeah.
Dope artists.
Of course.
I mean, like,
Shout out to William Cooper. Shout out to Samaj Savage. I mean, this cat's making moves in Jersey. Shout out to Albie Al. You know what I mean? This cat's making moves in Jersey.
definitely cats in Jersey make a lot of moves.
Word up, yo. Shout out to
I don't
them.
think Jersey is slept on as far as hip hop.
Right.
I'm not saying. See. That's
Shout out to Crime Apple. Shout out to Crime Apple. Shout out to Ren Thomas. You know what I mean? This cat's in Jersey making moves, bro. This cat's in Jersey making moves.
I
Now,
understand
my
that.
city.
Look, but listen.
Word.
I understand that, but look, let me just get to this moment real quick.
Yeah.
There's people making moves, but are they respected?
Of course.
They may
Ren
not
Tom-
be respected in their region. You know,
Respected
maybe
as far as who?
not
That's
here
what I
in the
like to
tri-state
hear.
area, but
In other
Abroad,
zones, my nigga
you know what I
Ran
mean?
Thomas, he fucking tours.
Exactly.
He fucking bread
right.
out there.
And
Word.
Why the fuck they don't respect them, bro?
Nah, but they. All right, let me tell you why. There's no hip hop.
at this point.
There's no hip hop venues out here though, like that. There's no hip hop venues in Jersey, bro.
Okay, but
There isn't no hip hop
I'm not
venues
trying
in
to get away
Jersey,
from
yo.
this interview because we
Yeah,
got
no,
all
you
day.
good,
We
you good, man.
got
Yeah,
his
we here,
interview.
yo, we here.
Ah,
We
word.
got his interview, but as I'm talking about why Why is no East Coast? Why?
Because there's no hip hop venues.
We started this shit. Why?
Because there is no hip hop
Why?
venues. Because they can't have a show without somebody getting shot.
Fuck that shit. We started
Bro,
this hip
you
hop
can't have a show. Listen to me. I can tell you why. Because if you go to those other places, it's not a bunch of hood motherfuckers coming out to the shows. You know what I mean? And it's not some wild shit happening.
It's not even that.
I'm telling you, you have shows in Jersey and New York, shit happens. And then venues get shut down. And telling you, I do shows, I'm a promoter, bro. The window to do shit out here as far as hip hop is very small, bro. Why? Because these venues don't want to fuck with hip hop because they think somebody's gonna get shot, bro. I'm telling you. Because that's what happens.
But that's what hip hop is.
No.
Not that saying that they're gonna get shot, but this is what we do. This is what we bring. This is our culture.
I understand that, but that's what it is,
This is
bro.
the crowd and this is the culture that we bring.
They don't want it.
Not allow and accept what
they don't want these. They don't want urban. They don't want urban people in their fucking business establishments, bro.
Anybody want to see people woke through conscious hip hop?
Word up.
Then why does corporate America and all these people accepted Jay-Z and through Reasonable Doubts when he dropped that album back in the days? Because why? Because he spent his own money?
Yeah, and not even that, because he was signed through a machine, a major label and everything like that. And
that's why.
Jay doesn't really.
He said,
yeah, but who cares about that though? Because you could make a living off of. I'm not saying what you're saying. I'm saying who cares about major labels or radios or any of those people? Because you could make a living off being an independent artist and touring. I know cats.
They don't want that. That's the whole.
No, but I know cats that do that. I know cats that do.
We know that. That's what I mean.
But I never cared. But the problem is, I never cared about those outlets. I never cared about those outlets.
What about not you? What about people like him?
You care about those outlets?
I'm not opposed to those outlets.
Exactly.
However,
look, the Breakfast Club will interview you even if they don't play your music on Hot 97, bro.
I would prefer.
I'm just saying.
But I'd rather prefer that.
I understand, but what I'm saying is they don't have to play your music.
I do want to go to Sway.
Exactly. I'd rather hear him on Sway. I'd rather hear him on Sway.
But he could do that. That's nothing. Yeah.
They got a whole little system, man. That takes years.
Nah, I know. But you can still get on there regardless.
Yeah, if I had a direct plug, you know what I mean?
Word. We gotta holla at Heather B. She's from Jersey City. She's from my hood. You know what I mean? We gotta holla at Heather B. We gotta holla at Heather B for you, bro.
Hold on. Rejectz Show. Hold on, Coleson. Let me tell you something. Without it, like he said, without that plug, there's nowhere you going. That's what I said with the Jersey. Like he said.
But that's with everything. But that's with everything.
That's what I'm trying to say. No. If you fucking from New York, you getting a plug, nigga.
Nah.
What?
Nah, it ain't got nothing to do with region, bro.
Oh my God. Look,
I don't know. I would probably on the outsiders looking in. They may look at New York artists as lazy because y'all are here.
It's business at the end of the day to me.
And
if you ain't got nothing to offer them,
I
you
know,
feel
but
me?
it seems like that if you're in a place where it's considered the mecca of hip hop, and mainly all of the resources are there, then what is really stopping you from getting what is your hindrance besides your own self? Like, you know what I mean? Like
word.
Is it? Coleson, answer that question. Where is it?
We have to travel back and forth. You know, we're talking about.
I don't know, bro.
No,
I get if you feel like that. I don't feel like that.
All right, what artist you know that's been in New York City that you know personally down the block, down the street from you, that get recognition from your neighborhood? Nobody. Down the block from me, from Clinton Avenue, from Clinton Avenue.
What you mean? There's artists out there that I'll be out. I'll be out
what? This nigga, yo, let me tell you, I'll be out. Jersey City pays his money, get his way through. No, this is how you do it with hip hop. You go through.
You gotta pay money to get in the industry, bro.
We're not talking about that.
There is no other way.
Yourself. We're talking about yourself getting your way in through it without.
I don't know. I'm lost now because the question was one thing, now it turned into something else, bro.
What was the Question.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
You understood.
I don't know.
You said.
I'm talking about it.
That was the question.
No, what I'm saying is, I understand the industry. I want to be that.
Talking about the industry.
So what are we talking
We're not
about?
talking about the industry. We talk about independent artists that's trying to get through without selling themselves.
So we're talking about the industry.
No, we're not talking about the industry artists. We're talking about artists that's trying to get.
I understand that, but we're talking about the industry. The industry, bro. The industry. Who cares about that part?
Why not?
Dog, you could make.
Continue. I mean, really,
Listen, you can make 6 figures. You can make 6 figures a year without a fuck record label, bro. Without a record label, bro. Without a record label. Fuck those record labels. You do more work working with record label and make less money. And make less money, bro. And make less money, bro. And make less money.
Let's get this down real quick, yo. Let's get this shit right and get the facts going on. Let's know what's going on right now. Hey, I'm not talking about industry niggas. Cause nigga like you, Coleson, you ain't gonna fucking sell an industry album. A nigga like me, he's the kid, ain't gonna sell an industry.
But that's what I'm. What are you
So
saying?
what the fuck you talking about?
That's what I'm saying too. What are you arguing about? I'm saying the same thing.
No, I'm talking about a nigga like him.
And I'm talking about like him too.
You're not.
Yes,
You're
I
talking
am.
about like us.
No, I'm not talking about him.
You hear his music?
I'm.
He sells Nas on his fucking album. He has a chance to
Bro,
sell
well, I don't know. I'm lost.
You don't listen to
I'm
his
telling him he could see it in the industry, and
And
you're
that-
telling me that's wrong.
But no, did I say that? No, I'm saying the question was, what about people that not like him? That was the question.
Like, not like him, like what? What? I don't understand. That's what I understand the question. I'm talking about him, and we're talking about people not like him. I'm lost, but I'm
Because
lost.
you're not gonna understand me.
I am understanding
I'll
you.
tell you right now, look, this guy sounds like he can sell fucking records, right? But what about
Nobody sells records.
you crazy? This
The
guy-
point is, nobody sells records, bro. That's my
I
point.
said I didn't say he sells records. I said he can.
I understand that a lot of people sound like they sell. Jay-Z sounds like he sells records. Guess
Sells
what?
it.
No, we don't. Nobody sells records, bro.
Who does that?
Show me somebody who sold 1 million copies of an actual hard copy of album in the last 5 years, bro. Nobody. Stop, man. That's impossible. It's streaming. That's the way.
I'm not talking about new age.
That's the way it is now, though.
That's not
That's
what I'm talking
it.
about. So if I'm not talking about the new age, it's not something that I'm talking about. I'm talking about a person like him that sounds like somebody that can sell records and stay underground the way that.
But nobody's selling records, though, bro. That's my point, though.
Nobody's selling records.
No.
This guy is fucking on another fucking motion on another fucking line.
Nobody's selling records, bro. What are you talking about?
Who? So nobody's
No.
selling records right now. So what are they selling?
They're not selling records. They're selling brands. They're getting streams.
Oh, you
They're
wanna get back?
they're
I'm talking about selling themselves, selling their brands, selling them.
That's
They're selling
what I'm
records.
talking
He
about.
fucking- Look, let me tell you. No, this is Rejectz Show. This is what we do. Look, let me tell you something. He's a person, he's an artist, he's selling himself. He's selling his brand. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Who the fuck?
But that's what I just
What he's
said.
doing. I haven't had an artist came to my show that I've been running for the longest that has shit that he's doing. That's what I'm telling you. That's what.
And I understand you.
Why are you arguing with that?
I'm not arguing with you. Arguing with me, bro. Everything I say, you go a different direction, bro. I'm done, bro. That's why I said I don't understand the question. No, you are. I'm
No,
done.
I'm trying to argue with you.
No, I don't understand the question. Because I answer one question, then go to a whole other place. I mean, no, nobody selling records. Nope, nobody selling records. I'm not taking it personal. No, I'm not taking it personal. Nobody sells records. That's not the industry nowadays. The industry is monetizing. People make money off
How do you know that?
because
So
people
you telling niggas that sign
who make money off of monetizing, and that's it.
So you telling I see an interview with the Mingos, these fuckboys that's making money on contract and selling records, nigga. Not billboards. Billboards and fucking
Monetizing.
records.
Monetizing.
Not fucking streaming.
Yes, it
fucking
is.
podcasts.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Universal Music Group has deal
Okay,
with
it's
Spotify.
Universal. That's somebody that I fuck with on GP&E production. Universal. Let's go get there.
Universal Music Group has a deal with all these streaming companies that they sell. Yes, they do, bro.
So
Steve Rifkin, though, I can't listen to an interview with Steve.
I guarantee this nigga sell a record, nigga. He will sell a record. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Rifkin, and I'm wrong. See, that's why I'm good, bro. You good? You won. I'm not gonna be right or wrong. I'm just giving y'all knowledge.
Like ill that has a message and that delivers raw rap hip hop. That's what I'm talking about. You not understand? You say nobody selling records. I guarantee this nigga sell a record, nigga. He will sell a record. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He will sell a record because people like to hear shit like that. That's like a new motherfucking J. Cole coming up right now. Fucking, I'd rather hear that shit than a motherfucking Dingo. Yeah.
Sounds good, bro. I feel you. All right, you're right.
That's my argument about.
I don't know what the argument was about, so I'm done. Maybe I was wrong.
Understand.
Yes, I did. I understood
So
completely.
what did you understand?
I understood completely, and I stated my opinion, and that's it. I mean, that's it. I don't know what else to say.
So So ill is not capable of selling records.
That I never said that. Did you ever hear the words come out my mouth? I said nobody sells records in the industry. That's not the industry no more, bro.
So if
the industry don't sell records no more, and the record labels don't even print out copies like they used to of hard copies,
ain't
bro.
Nobody's saying that.
Nobody even prints out 1 million copies of records no more. You know what I mean? Is the point I'm trying to make.
Yo, hold on.
What did Jay-Z do?
Hold on.
What did Jay-Z do to change the game?
Hold on.
He did a deal. He did a deal with Samsung, right?
I shut you down right now. Hold on. He just showed his fucking album, right? Who printed that? You did, right?
Yeah, we did this.
Under who?
We did this under, was it CD Baby? No, we didn't do this under CD Baby.
Under what?
Marcus knows all the details.
But what record? What record company?
A record company didn't pick the CD.
Yours? No.
The record company has the digital album.
But somebody
And someone else has the vinyl. But we got the CDs ourselves.
But somebody picked up the digital.
Yeah, 2 labels has the digital and
so you telling me? You telling me it doesn't sell?
Oh no, they sell.
Thank you.
No, they sell.
That's my fucking thing.
In fact,
they sell.
They sell out. You know, like the vinyl.
They sell.
Word.
He's telling you right now. So am I wrong? Am I right?
The whole market is like,
I'm right.
It's open for like vinyls. Like,
bro, you're taking that shit too to the extreme, bro.
How am I?
You're taking it too to the extreme. My point is that no artist makes a living off of selling records anymore.
I didn't say that.
That's my point. That's my point.
That was
the point. That was the point I was trying to make from the beginning. But I'm just getting yelled and screamed at, and my microphone turned off. Like, it's cool, man. I'm good.
You know what?
I'm good, bro.
All right, whatever.
That's what happened, right? You just turned my microphone off, like
my nigga, because you wasn't understanding what I was telling you.
No, we were just having a discussion. You was getting crazy about it.
No,
like,
because you wasn't understanding.
Yes, I was. I was just stating my opinion.
Running what you want to run.
No, I was stating my opinion.
No, the opinion
my
was
opinion.
A
That's
nigga
it.
like Ill.
I never said it was fact. It was opinion. That's it.
My thing was a nigga like Ill that'll drop bars and spit knowledge and lyrics. Where do they fucking get the money from?
From shows. Most artists make their money off of shows.
But what the fuck he just said? That the fucking pick up the digital copy. Trust me, I'm an artist, my nigga. I'm not just a fucking radio nigga. I'm an artist.
Yo, where you getting this from? I never said you wasn't an artist, though.
No, I'm just telling you.
I never said you don't understand anything. You coming at me directly saying I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I didn't say anything about you. I didn't say he couldn't sell records.
No,
I'm just saying the industry isn't set around selling records anymore.
No, I'm saying
that's the point I was trying to make.
At the end of the day, the record label sells the album, right? He said, they sell out. Bingo. That's my fucking point.
Records just had that the essence is sold out.
That's my point.
Word up. I'm not saying you can't sell records.
So don't say that.
I never said you couldn't sell records, bro. I never said that.
I didn't say.
You understand what I'm saying?
I didn't say him either.
I
didn't say him either. I said people like him.
I didn't say you didn't say. I'm talking to him so he understands that. I never said he didn't. You're saying that I said he didn't sell records.
I'm
not saying that, bro. I didn't say that.
But listen,
Never said that.
This is not this. Listen, let me tell you something. This is a radio station, and this is something that we have to argue and debate on the stuff that we don't acknowledge on.
But I was never arguing, debating nothing. I was just stating an opinion because you asked me a question.
I am raised the kid, Mr. Good Guy.
You asked me a question, and I stated my opinion.
You're not understanding what the fuck is going on. This is what happens. I'm telling you, my nigga.
I'm clearly saying that I understand what's going on. And I'm saying that you asked me a question and I stated my opinion. That's it. That's all I said.
And I told you record labels are still making the money. He answered and made it.
And I stated my opinion. That's it.
You said no. You said no. That was the argument. You said no.
No, I said that artists aren't their basis of making money isn't selling records. They selling their brand, they're monetizing. That's what most of these artists are. Action Bronson ain't selling 500,000 copies of his album. But guess what? He's making millions of dollars a year because he's monetizing. Because he's monetizing his brand. And he's getting live streams.
But
currency, making millions of dollars a year. But he's not selling.
All right,
he's not
you run the show.
No, I'm not. I'm just stating an opinion, bro.
Go ahead.
I'm stating an opinion.
Go ahead. On the show, my nigga. It's yours.
No problem, man.
It's the Rejectz Show.
I don't know. I'm just stating an opinion. So ill. You know what I mean? What's good with you, man? I'm glad you traveled all the way out here to come do this interview, man.
Just dropped a new record shit a couple weeks back. Doing really well. We got the Vikings coming out next month. We got a show with Crime Anthem Danielson March 28th. This is Wednesday in Jersey City.
Word up.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dean Derb, Ill Villain. You know what I mean, putting the whole shit together, bringing some dope artists together. Cause if you ain't doing nothing Wednesday night, you know what I mean, you should come out to that because that's gonna be a once in a lifetime thing. I mean, those artists together. We got Danielson coming all the way from Canada.
Indeed.
You know what I mean?
It's gonna be a dope ass show. If y'all keep up with like the underground circuit and what's going on right now, then you know that Crime Apple and Danielson. These are some dope buzzing names right now.
Word up, and shout out to Seven Tribes as well. You know what I mean, if y'all don't know them, check them out. All the artists on the bill. We might have some guest appearances too that day. So
right.
You know what I mean, that's gonna be dope. Yo, man, you got your set ready, or you still,
ready.
No, I'm saying you still winging on what songs you're gonna do, or
we good.
Word. That's dope.
We ready, we locked in, and
you bringing any special guests or anything?
Bring the third platoon.
Damn. So you ain't getting just ill conscious. You getting
the family. My whole Broadway coalition.
That's dope.
All the hip hop, all the real MCs involved.
Word up. That's dope, man. So are they doing features with you? I'm sure they are because you don't want to bring them all the way out there.
No, they gonna rock with me.
Word. That's dope.
You want to see? It's not just.
Word. And shout out to DJ Flea Market, who's gonna be on the ones and twos. You ever rocked at any one of Dean's joints before?
A couple of the joints.
In Trenton?
Yeah.
What, at the Mill Hill basement? That's dope.
We did a couple. The joint that was outside last year, was it last year?
Oh, Jersey Fresh.
Yeah, the Jersey Fresh joint. We did that.
Well, it's Jersey Fresh Show and Jersey Fresh Jam. Yeah, Jersey Fresh Jam is the festival.
Yeah, so we did that. Yeah, Dean is family. He's definitely an extended family.
Word up. That's dope. Have you ever done any other shows like in the New York City area or New Jersey area before?
Yeah.
Before that, besides that?
Before that,
Oh, that's dope. Yeah. That's synonymous with hip hop.
Yeah, I just did a joint G-Stats birthday party from Bangkok, man.
Oh, word.
Yeah, so we did that.
That's dope, man.
Some rock stand live. I rock with him, so we try to stamp the East Coast.
Word. And anywhere else you rock like besides that, like outside of the East Coast area?
I mean, really, man, we're trying to get over. We're building this tour now in Europe. Me and Dope are going over there in April. We got a couple dates,
Word. Oh, that's dope. Overseas is where it's at, man. Any producers that you have in mind that you want to work with, that you want to reach out to, that you feel like you're gonna try to make happen?
Yeah, like
Dope.
Apollo Brown, Max Prices.
Word.
Ninth Wonder, Mad Lib.
Yeah.
That's like that, man.
Of course. Who don't want to work with Primo?
Like, I'm trying to get them all, man.
What's some new shit that you listening to now? You know what I mean, besides your own shit, you know what I'm saying, that you vibing with?
That you rock Marciano.
Word.
Jericho Jackson.
Yo, that Jericho Jackson
Yeah,
and this Mickey Fax masterpiece,
I
yo.
didn't even listen to the Mickey Fax joint yet.
Yo, that masterpiece joint is crazy.
Yeah.
But that Jericho Jackson, that's my favorite joint on there is either Overthinking.
Yes.
Or Friends.
Yo, it's some fire.
Yeah, there's some fire on there.
The
But
album is consistent. It's a classic.
I feel like this year there's been a lot of like dope hip hop coming out. You know what I'm saying?
It's only the first quarter.
Word up.
Word up. Man, it's a beautiful year.
Shout out to some of the artists on it. Like Nipsey Hussle put out a dope project. Planet Asia with Apollo Brown, the Anchovies joint. Sky Zoo put out a dope joint. Celebrate. Fonte put out a new joint. Bishop Naru got a new joint. The Underachievers, I was listening to that. Yo, word up. The pre-West. Yo, I I told you, man. I had the instrumentals. I was vibing out to that, man. I was vibing out to that.
Deal will be released the instrumentals as well. So if you want to get the album, you really like the things on there, you can vibe out with the instrumentals.
That's dope, man. That's dope, yo. A lot of people don't even do that no more, man. You know what I'm saying?
We really try to, take it back to where it's just authentic and it's organic.
Word. What's the label you working with?
So on the vinyls, we got Shotgun Records pressing up the vinyls, and for the digital, we got Vendig, it's a German-based record label. They usually deal with vinyl as well, but we just did the digital deal with them. And the CDs actually pressed up by us, so we took care of that. And
I wanted to play this one joint, this created appeal.
Shout out to my man
God Grants is on that. Word. I want to play that joint, so we're gonna play that joint vibe out. It's the motherfucker Rejectz Show.
Yeah, what up? What up, G? Prerequisite. Hey yo, I dwell in the space between heaven and hell. Representing for myself, kid, I'm rapping it well. See, we ain't never give a fuck if the record is sell. When you create it to appeal, you disrespected yourself.
Word, I'm so sharp, I'm the godliest author. I'm Mozart with the art of entendres. The flow guard in the heart of the martyrs. And your thoughts of your daughters. Sayonara, your runs at his shortstop like no more. Garcia Para, blowing the Garcia, rolling in more pieces and pieces. The God pieces, the mold of the dark Jesus. The midst of the wicked demons. Sick with a sick allegiance. As the black Pharisees with the knowledge of Nicodemus. Respect the righteous, food for thought to the death with itis. Expressions, your highness, still the best, neglecting the bias. I'm blessed and they iris. Without change, we let excite us. Nigga just never spite us. Flowing iller than hepatitis. My niggas reckless, no one's safe. Shooting the messengers. Infrared beam, let it glare, improving your reckoners. What y'all niggas do really to influence these editors? Whack rappers getting right up, snooze is repetitive. Check it, this God music. Hear what we spit, it's like. All of y'all con students, nigga, this all fluent, simple mathematics. The life that I'm living's calm brewing. While y'all was cruising and carpooling the all beauties, I was on the roof getting the scoop from the sharpshooters. See, y'all draw it like y'all shooters, y'all draw it like cartoonists. I draw it and leave sticks in the bronze.
Hey, yo, I dwell in the space between heaven and hell. Represented for myself, kid, I'm rapping it well. See, we ain't never give a fuck if the record is sell. When you create it to appeal, you disrespecting yourself. Check it, I'm well in the space between heaven and hell. Represented for myself, kid, I'm rapping it well. We ain't never give a fuck if this record is sell. When you create it to appeal, you disrespecting yourself. You beg for bread and get a stone. You want the fish and found a snake. Now you're trapped without escape. You're big clout to cloud of vape. I used to idolize this game till I found out it was fake. Spit pictures full of colors through sounds. It takes a shape. It's something that can't be bought. Every thought found its mark. My syndicate sound is off. 6 shooters is sounding off. Articulate counterparts all hitting it down the brawl. It's God given. We're living and lounging long. Be happy to tag along. Rain like Genghis Khan. Cats are left hanging on. It's best that you praise the dawn. Forming the Megatron. Raise the bar that the weight is on. It's the ones that you waited on. Ain't it funny how fate evolves? The ones that keep me grounded can't stop me from taking off. Feel privileged to take it all when I eat with the carnivores. The meat defies the law. The gift is inside us all. Sun is overall exquisite. We eat for the common cause. What I scribe, always live, another diamond is sown. Fuck surviving, kids, you better aim high for the dome. Go and hide in your home. Shit is live on the road. Conniving foes are getting sprayed like designer cologne. I hear you rappers, I don't know what all this hype is about. You wanna rhyme, I shove a motherfucking mic in your mouth. What up? Setting shit. Death sentences for the devilish. We settle it with etiquette. Rapping that pre-rap. Hey yo, I'm well in the space between heaven and hell. Represented for myself, kid, I'm rapping it well. We ain't never give a fuck if this record is sell. When you create it to appeal, you disrespecting yourself. Hey yo, I'm well in the space between heaven and hell. Represented for myself, kid, I'm rapping it well. See, we ain't never give a fuck if this record is sell. If you create it to appeal, you disrespecting yourself. Fuck up.
Rejectz Show. Yeah, with Ill Conscience.
What up?
Yeah, man. Yo, that joint was dope, man. That was one of my favorite joints on there.
Appreciate
So I wanted to
that.
play that,
Appreciate
man.
that. Yeah, that's just a lot of people's favorite. Shout out to God Grams and shout out to Two North who produced it.
Word. Are there any artists that you feel like that you want to work with, that you're gonna reach out to in the future,
Man,
or that's in the works right now?
it's a couple who's in the works. I wouldn't say I'm too pressed on working with anybody right now. But you know my team, you know,
Word.
J Royale, God Grams, we kind of just trying to make our mark because we've done features with you know the likes of like Guilty Simpson, Sky Zoo,
Word.
CD. We've done joints like that.
Nice.
Now we're trying to really just get our team recognized.
You say you just did a show with Smith and Wesson too.
Yeah, we did a joint with Smith and Wesson in Philly back in December.
Nice.
That was lit as always. You know, what I mean, we did a few joints with Boot Camp. So we had Rock come out to Baltimore. We did something with him.
Word.
And, you know,
It makes sense that the Dirt Platoon fucks with Boot Camp.
Exactly,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly. And
They're all soldiers. You know what I mean?
Indeed.
They're all soldiers, man. Yo, I mean, so let the people know where they can find you at, Ill. You know what I mean?
Man, you can check out the official website.
Because, you know, hold on, because I want to say, because conscious, some people spell it differently, you know what I mean? But you got the real spelling, you know?
Exactly. illconscious.com. CONSCIOUS.
And I always try to spell it with a lowercase I. You know what I mean? Just so I can see the I, because the I's all look like the L's and the I's look the
I'll
same.
either do the capital I or I'll do a capital two capital
Right.
L's.
Word.
I'll do it now.
Yeah, so you can see the difference. You
People will
can
be
see
like,
the
"Well, what
difference.
is it, 3 conscious? Like, nah.
Is it 3 I's or is it 3 L's?
Right.
Word.
So illconscious.com. I'm all over social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud, wherever you can find music, whatever digital platform you can grab your music from. The albums are on there. illconscious.com, man.
Word up. Anything else you want to tell the fans, man? Like, I know you came all the way out here, you know what I'm
This is a
saying?
great year for hip hop, man. I have the prerequisite just dropped, which is actually going to be a prelude to a plethora of projects that I'm putting out this year.
Dope.
I intend on putting out at least another 2 or 3 projects. And so
Nice.
the prerequisite is basically the beginning of that journey. And
Dope.
the next project was slated to release in May, June. And, you know, from there, we're just going to
Keep working?
Yeah.
Word. So hopefully we see you even past Wednesday, you know what I mean, rocking. Hopefully I see you some more, man.
Indeed, and
Looking forward to see the live performance, man.
Yeah, it's going to be special. It's going to be a movie, man. We don't play no games when it comes to performing and rocking shows.
Word up, man. Hey, yo, shout out to Ill Conscious for coming out, man.
Yeah.
And make sure y'all check him out. He's got his music on Spotify. What other outlets?
Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Google
Word.
Play, Amazon.
Word.
Wherever you can purchase music.
Digital music, that's it.
Yeah, Bandcamp, like wherever you can get it, you know what I mean?
Word, that's dope.
And for the you know, people that's trying to grab physical copies, right now you can go to illconscious DAGOD.bandcamp.com to grab physical copies. But we're pretty soon.
If you want that artwork, man, you know.
Shout out to Scar Akbar for doing the artwork. Legendary rapper in Baltimore. Shout out to Scar Akbar who did the artwork. And
I think a lot of people always do that. They collect it for the artwork. So,
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just fresh.
Definitely. You'll be able to grab it on illconscious.bandcamp.com, or you'll be able to grab it on CD Baby as of next week. So yeah, definitely.
Word up. So hey, Ill, you want to spit something for the people?
Yeah.
You want to do acapella? You want me to put on the beat?
I want a beat, man. I want to rap some beats.
I'll put on it. Give me a second. Let Mr. G get something going. Oh, put the beat on? Let go? All right, let's go. Fuck it. I'm not going to put on one of your beats for you. I'm going to throw you off. I'm going to try to throw you off a little bit. It's the Rejectz Show, so we trying to...
As long as it's hip-hop, I'm good.
Word up, man. Word up. Hold on 1 second. Let me find some beats for you. Word up. Yo, it's the Rejectz Show. Make sure y'all tune in every 2 to 6. Motherfucking... Make sure y'all tune in from 12 to 2 on the Mr. G Pure Soul Show. And stay tuned for the up-and-coming PJ Diaz show. He's making some changes, but he gonna make it happen. Shout out to Mr. Petty.
6 to 8.
Oh, he's doing it tonight, 6 to 8 actually. You know what I mean? So we gonna wrap it up, and PJ gonna be on the air. You know what I mean? So stay tuned. It's Rejectz Worldwide Radio. I got some beats. Hold on, bang. Let's go.
Check.
Yeah.
Gluttonous, a slug of functioning and musculars for trying to fuck with this. The stuff that I'm puffing is suckling, running a juggler. For the tactic and cranium. The city gets killers, you niggas be dead in the Mediterranean. No matter the city and blaze and respected within the radius. Nigga, this ain't your wisdom coming from Mesopotamia. Your slick as granola. Get away with Pensacola, pocket sticks and mowing. Shit is swollen, the black Figueroa. Shit is potent from Minnesota to Sinaloa. I grip the toaster, they catching bullets like Amendola. From the block where they pop furious blocks and the hoppers and stashing they rocks inside of they posterior shots airing. Going both ways, they buy curious. Getting lightning for my superiors. And yo, the gun is born when it's 7, holding it 9 vertically. Scribing is perfectly, rocking this nocturnally. From going to the Germany, all it gets spot certainly. Mystified when they bomb and they drop it. I'm hyperbole, versions of work of literature. Dispersion to turpin perimeters. Hit the surface, the burn is perpendicular. Converting these lyrics, now it's learned the curriculums. Peeping the surface, slit them. My words are the earth's replenisher. Cracking the Dutchess, only reactive is math and discussion. I'm landing these accurate punches, my raps are disgusting. And all of my tracks in the rap with the public. But nigga, but black, your body be wrapped in the production. The guy I'm full of, I point the line ahead, you crying with the slime boogers. Your mom shook up, you should swine cooker. It's for them making down pushers and the fly hookers. Charging them fucking niggas double book, they trying bookers. Black the desi, thugs to be missing if you adversaries. Slugs to be ripping through the capillaries. Master vocabulary, filling the canterbury. It's graphic and very scary. Y'all niggas with Captain Berry. Ride with the syndicate, my affiliates. Live at the billiards, flies Icarus. Dicking it down, my polygamous. Calligraphers provide the syllabus. Nonsense solicitous. Me and my conspirators. Throwing bribes and commissioners. Listen, this economy can thrive with eminent properties. And nigga, my mind created the cinematography. Motion picture. In the biscuit, y'all bugging like entomology. Criminology, peeping the fly methodologies. Ain't no time to recoup. Shoot through your denim. Troops and lieutenants. Losing your tenants. The superintendent. Bermuda, the Trenton. My crew is defendants. We moving like fugitives. The true one living. They try and prove the eugenics. Patiently waiting. They saying them next potentially. Flow with the century. Watching the growth exponentially. Niggas marvel. Classical endeavors. Clapping over better. Shit. Capital investments.
Damn. Damn. You want me to bring that back?
We'll bring it back. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. This bars are bullshit. Let's get it, man. I'm gonna get these niggas out of here.
You want to get Cypher Face in there too?
Yo, Cypher, you ready? Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hold on. Off the top, I'm on fire. You can say that I'm igniting up. Hang clutch. Looking for a knocker like a Tyson punch. Niggas acting like they're really full, but they half as fuck. Niggas wanna talk shit. Niggas know that I ain't straight up clutch. I'm lighting it down. Niggas been hating on me. I ain't fighting these clowns. You ain't liking these sounds. Y'all niggas ain't rain. Y'all niggas straight boring. Get it? Y'all niggas ain't rain. Y'all niggas boring. Ain't nobody gonna come toward this. And niggas wanna talk shit. I guarantee the 4-door Taurus a crash. And leave these niggas half his ass. These bitch ass niggas jump on the mic. They shatter like glass. They don't wanna beef with me. Beef unique. Y'all niggas wanna talk shit. Punch out both your teeth out of the front. Y'all niggas wanna talk shit. Ain't no way that you gonna jump on the microphone. Ain't no way you gonna jump me. I'm always off the top. I'm out my box. I'm out my circle. Nigga, man, I'm out the box. Get it? I'm out the box. I'm out my circle. Ain't no way you're gonna hurt me. Cause y'all bitch niggas just trying to go commercial. But I stay underground, underbound. Niggas been hating on me. I bring rain and the thunder sound. And watch this shit strike. Anybody acting like they really gangster, man, I dare you coming straight to strike. Underground, left, right, good night. Underground, under concrete, 6 feet deep, you sleep. You ain't fucking with this Puerto Rican that's ready to creep on you bitch niggas. They ain't ready to fucking feast. Let's go.
Yeah.
Top, man.
Ace the kid,
I got
I
brands,
want
but
the honey and rum. Honeys that are the loveliest ones. Days that are sunny and fun. Take the money and run. Usain Bolt with a ninja mask. I hold my pen with class. The gods sit and laugh while we capture souls on Instagram. I want to control my pension plans. It doesn't make sense to rap, but I'm the illest in the world that I mention that. Blind fate, time waits for no man. Oh man, I got no plan, so it's time to go so ham. Write more scrolls and beware when a pork roll down the strip. Like Pharrell having beef with those who's grinding. You don't want to be around the clips. Is that why the cross be worn by many folks? Mad skills from Catskills to Nashville, where others only semi-dope. My verses have many quotes. My verse is insane. You heard I came? So much flow that the levees broke. Nowhere to save no cruiser clicks and the conversation. A bagel of coffee in the morning, I just need that combination. Certified cipher conglomerate, crush of a continent. I'm eating suckers to suffer, you just suffer the consequence. Not the calm type of bomb mics like Sean Price. You ain't a baller, you just show up to events trying to look pretty like LeBron's wife. You can't operate correctly, your rhetoric's undermatched. Something strange, you ain't a doctor, you just playing a role like Benedict Cumberbatch. My rhymes have to miss a thunderclaps, have a specimen with 100 raps. And a venomous tongue attached, feel like pestilence from dungeon rats. Yeah, so go ahead 100 that. I'm way out there when I'm chopping like desolate lumberjacks. These rappers are going through an identity crisis. Spit one verse to these entities lifeless. $20 for a plate of heavenly whitefish. $100 for a bottle of Hennessy niceness. $700 for 70 ice picks. Leaving these rappers dead like a Kennedy priceless. Face.
Anybody else, nigga, anybody else, I jump on the microphone, I really don't know nobody help, no need for the tag team, last dream, niggas hating on me, I steady cooking these niggas last dream, silent on the throat, silent over the breath, niggas hating on me, why, cause I be wildin' for respect, I just let these niggas know, Rejectz is the show, and niggas hating on us, you know it's the stage, it's two, it's not the foe, we get 2 extra hours, I devour the power, that bitch niggas been hating on me, I'm watching these niggas smoking sour, I puff, live over the fucking kush, niggas wanna talk, and I wish you niggas misunderstood, get it? Misunderstood, I catch you up on your couch, niggas hating on me, why you playing Xbox up on your couch? I would run up on your house and announce with the Nina to your mouth, I leave your fucking brain leaking, leave your shit leaking, you fucking with a crazy Puerto Rican, I leave these niggas thinking, get it? Sick Puerto Rican, get it? Sick Puerto Rican in control, spit nigga in a row, niggas know I get it all, dominoes, copy cool, who the fuck is watching you? Ain't nobody watching me, but who the fuck is watching you? Niggas know I plot on dudes, I let niggas fall down, niggas hating on me, why? Cause I just straight up hold the crown, ain't nobody ducking down, they better jump down when the shots fell, niggas wanna talk, so this is it, when the shots gone, let's go, anybody wanna jump on the mic, Geronimo, my little nigga about to rip them tonight, Oh my God, why you shut up?
I'm penetrating your brain, causing the steps to these rappers got a confession to make about all the time why they gotta question the case. When I'm on tracks, I kill flows and rip flows. Anyone tries to test out rip flows, I choke you to death like a vicious python. Watch that I write on, I can't stand these rappers. I'm a slam up actor. Watch how I slam tracks and band caps and Sunday rappers. Then I can't take it anymore. I'm riding right along, gonna be focused. I'll be killing, coming off the top. I'm coming off the top of the brain, top of the brain, coming off the top of the dome. I'm a king, so you should not be rocking in my code, rocking in my throat. That's what I said before. That's what I said before. I let them know that I'm dope and spit these bars into my mind too. Doesn't matter where you are, like a flow shark will find you. I'm not afraid of these my uncle gave me this half from his jaw for Everflow. I'm literally ambushing these MCs, they would never know. They dead to driving on the heaven road. This ain't talking, they try to blast their lives at me. We can't with their weapon pros. There's no weed for these rappers to co-scene. When I spit, they sound like they be rapping on the lean.
Oh my God, they cut me off. What the fuck is going on?
The beat ran out, so I ain't gonna touch it.
Oh, the beat ran off? Nah, it didn't run off.
Nah, the beat's still playing.
Oh yeah, the beat did show.
Nah, we're still playing. What? You want to bring that back? Or?
Bring that back, cause Ill about to tear that shit up down there. Yo, this little nigga made the fucking shit fuck up. You saw that shit?
Shut the shit off.
Hey, yo, Ill.
Yeah, live in the place where they want face picture in your community. Spit into with your politics, continuity. Robbers go pressure, it's never been with immunity. Sick with it, Robbers discussing this ingenuity. Flowing so spontaneous, throwing darts at your radius. Soul of a painless regard to the homo sapiens. Procreation, talking and procreation. Find my bars large in the hearts and parts of Romania. They go all clutch from long range, they call me Robin Dory. They get the bullets and get in that ass fast like a suppository. Niggas rocking shorties on the block, cotton 40s. You watching Maury while we was cocking the stock fully. Like we've been cops, connecting the dots. You ball us like your cellular drop. I get a track of domestic beating like Ezekiel Elliott blocks. These clown rappers ain't developing stocks. I beat her. And yo, y'all niggas put your faith in the law for execution. Harder to chant like I'm driving a Haitian revolution. We celebrate when the hate but taste of the retribution. Now my shit deflated, you race, you facing the destitution. Coppers is watching this clock and it's new binoculars. Shots of it in vodka, I'm shocking, it's like the cop violent side of it. For West Baltimore, will come from the block dumping. Block and the Glock to fuck up your block customers. Riding in the sock, a nigga propping off the fine substance. I push the rock New York to Cleveland like a mine shumping.
Rappers stay looking for the road to riches, but one that they sell they so religious, life is so malicious. I feel like I'm just thinking now that I was always gifted. My flow is spitting, believe in confidence, my golden ticket. And I can switch it to the union, cause my flow is shit. Then I guess I'm similar to a mama, cause I'm over speaking. And when I write my raps so great, I know conviction, nothing but from my own mind. So I just hold position. And I will always say what I feel, but no restriction. It's not I feel it like stomach aches and so Moses symptoms. I keep my eye on the prize. Niggas been hating on me, why? Cause the nine is right here, sitting up on the thigh. Niggas hating on me. Two shots will make these niggas rise. It's an elevation. And niggas hating on me, see my face is like patient. And niggas know it, I be right there. Niggas hating on me, yeah, I see you bitches, niggas scared. My little youngin' just thuggin'. Niggas wanna talk shit, he will run you, watch your mouth. Nigga, put that money on it, even the money. You would take it out the sauce. My little young nigga about to be the fucking boss. Sign out to Cypher Space. His son is about to take this place. Matter of fact, he's about to take the championship with the race. So little man, let them know what you do. Take the crown for these niggas, rejects. We about to do it on.
Yo, on the mic I throw balls like Jay White. On mic I shine the sun when the day's right. I love any rabbit, I speak fake lines and fake rhymes. I teach bum cats a lesson for spinning dumb raps. I'm bagging you up like a lunch sack. I bust raps and crush cats over drum tracks. Hey, I'm just wondering why do you fake MCs even rap for? I bring the heavy artillery to you like the task force. It doesn't matter where I'm batting on my back porch. On tracks I'll whack these giant rappers. Some dress with that back snapper and rap master. After I murder mix the whack after. I am proud of all these lanes that I gotta entertain. I'm thinking with the bars you create mine from my inner brain.
And from this inner brain, I guarantee to fucking rip any MC that think that you're gonna about to bring a change. You know, panhandling. I guarantee you got beef with me. I never knew you young and guaranteed to handling. You were manhandling, damn handling. And niggas better take that pill for the adrenaline. My little youngin' to bring the thunder and bring the punyon. The niggas wanna talk, so ain't no way you about to shake the onion. Ain't no way you gon' cry, cause I will guarantee he make these big MCs to straight up try his lines. I guarantee he got punchlines and metaphors, and y'all bitch niggas ain't ready for it, cause he straight up raw. He's a little youngin', you little bitch niggas, y'all better stop. Hold up, hey yo, I like him.
Oh, cosign, put the flow on. I flow strong off the top of the dome. I go on with Hayes the kid. I slay the script. MCs better watch away. Cypher face, stay away from the kid when I'm flipping this. Yo, straight when I bust your shit, I'ma eat you up like Pringles French onion dip. Yeah, straight up. Look at these headphones, you're in the dead zone. MCs better watch out like this. They're gonna be fake clones circling around the cipher. Here I go, gunning these rappers down like a sniper. Straight up on my life of hip hop to the tip top, and you flow like a drip drop, and I'm a waterfall. I slaughter all. Yeah, that's right. I'm flipping it, ripping it straight out of Newark, Brick City. I'm coming through like this. I keep it gritty and nitty gritty. Yeah, I'm getting down as I come through and I bust the flow. MCs better watch out, cause my whole style is untouchable. Yeah, crazy combustible. I'm coming through. Throw you in. Yeah, when the beat switch up, I come through. Now I flip this. I grab a microphone like this. You better get a litmus test to test how dope I am. When I flow on the microphone, you just know who I am. That's right, Cypher to the face. I get down like this, yo. And these whack rappers are such a disgrace. MCs better watch out, pump up the treble in the bass. I'ma start leveling the place. I'ma start dismembering your face, yo. Shout out to all the veterans, that's great. Yeah, flipping it, yeah.
Talking in agony, talking in savagery, offering in salaries, talking in strategy, slaughter of anatomies, tarnish in savagery, parking your majesty, it's all a part of the travesty. Ain't no pardons or amnesty. I bury the killers inside of the warrior sanctum. Nigga, my niggas a murderous organization. Yo, it's all about coordination, intelligent thugs boycotting against the corporations. This is potent, it's only and by the boatload. Clean the soap ropes, that's logos. Y'all niggas gaylords, Felipe Lobos, the Coco. Got them gas like Sunoco. I'm 44, your body dragging like Komodos. Nasty when I play with 16s, no pedophilia. Fascinated, catching these bodies like necrophilia. Niggas marvel at these classical endeavors, clapping up better. Shit, capital with I puff the lie, get high, it's Kilimanjaro. They feeling the fly flow. I'm fishing at Nado. I stick to my brother, but nigga Gustavo. They feeling this combo, the nickel and nablo. I'm killing these live shows, they feeling this compose. With all of this tetrahydro flow undecided. Yo, what come to trying a young messiah? So I dump the iron, turn your brains into jambalaya.
Jambalaya. Oh, yo, my God. Hey, yo, they jump in your brain and leave it to Jewish. Niggas hating on me and they thinking they exclusive. And niggas better bow down to the dollar like they Jewish. niggas know I rock till I can't stop. Niggas hating on me, I'm the man. Anybody want a written, I can give it to them. But I love the freestyle, nigga, I'm a written to them. Get it, it's a written or a writing. Niggas wanna talk and I ain't fighting on these niggas that be fighting. They just wanna take my style. Niggas wanna talk, you wanna talk at the mouth, but I cut them up and let me go. Nigga, it's the style, get it? Steak cut. Niggas wanna talk to this, y'all bitch niggas just fake fucks. Niggas wanna talk to this, is it? Niggas taped up, laid up in the trunk. Drive for a block and a half. Y'all niggas hating on me, why? Cause I be right there on the ass. Niggas wanna talk to you, cutting your ass. You just straight leaking. You're fucking with a crazy Puerto Rican. Y'all niggas better be talking out your mouth before you think it, get it? Y'all niggas talking out your mouth before you started thinking. Now your body straight up fucking leaking. And the fucking sink when your blood drip. Niggas wanna talk to this is it, this is the function. It's the motherfucking Rejectz Show 2 to 6. Y'all niggas know y'all fucked up. It's bars over bullshit. Yeah. Hey yo, shout out to the youngin', man. I guarantee yo, this nigga's better than half of you bitch ass niggas that came up here, yo.
Word up, yo.
Sorry.
Good shit, bro.
So if you got what it takes, man, make sure you come next Saturday. Bars over bullshit 5 to 6, man. If you ain't got it like that little youngin', young nigga.
Hey, yo, shout out to Ill Conscience, Cypher Face. Yo, word up, word up. Hayes the Kid. Hey, yo, shout out DJ E Nice. Word up. Yo, word up. Hey, yo, shout out to PJ Diaz coming on next.
Had my heart affected cause he placed that infection inside of small intestines.
Niggas see me, the man with the lingo, thinking my life is dancing flamingos in San Domingo. The man dingo, never jamming, lacking the thing.
Fuck it. Oh my God, I can't even go after that.
Oh, word? Oh.
Unless you're gonna switch that beat, I'm gonna do one that beat. I'm an MC.
I'll switch it up for you.
Ready? Come at. We come off the top. We come off the top. Let's come back. We off the top. I'm on my box, I'm out the circle. These bitch niggas hating on me. No time commercial. I'm underground. You hear the thunder sound, run around. Niggas hating on me, man. I'm about to fucking hold the crown. Ain't no way you gonna stop me. You better stop me. I'm Puerto Rocky. That niggas don't wanna stay the fuck cocky. I need these niggas sloppy the way I jump on the mic. Niggas been hating on me. I ain't inviting these niggas to fight. Left and the right, good night. Underground, you down. Niggas been hating on me. Nigga, you here in the cell. I don't fuck around. I'm breaking them down. Breaking them down. Breaking for ounces. Your niggas be straight up bounces. You better bounce it. Your niggas wanna talk so we hide it. Niggas wanna talk so ain't no way you still are recycling. My shit is on for the top. So ain't no way you be fighting. Your niggas wanna talk you don't know watch your way in the cycle. Ain't no way you gon' stop it. Straight up they wanna rock it. I'm a straight as the swimming. Niggas flipping the trumpet. I'm straight up from the fucking island. Your niggas know I'm stopping. Your niggas know I'm stopping the grind. Your niggas know I ain't gonna stop it.
Yeah, worldwide on the Rejectz Show. I hate whack rappers, that's just a reflex flow. That be coming off the top of the mind. Grabbing a microphone, MCs better watch out, kid, I'm a lighter zone. Lighter tone, I'm in the cypher zone when I be ripping it and grabbing it. I'm not coming with that simple shit, nah, I keep it complex. The way I drop this is like a bomb threat. MCs better watch out for real. You cannot test me. On the microphone, these whack MCs cannot stress me. Cause I'm coming through like this and they're gonna melt like 1,000 degrees on a Nestle bar out in the sun of Arizona, Tucson. Smashing MCs like croutons up in a salad. They invalid MCs better watch that I'm slamming like a mallet, a hammer. I'm coming with the gram on the antimatter. MCs get thrown to the bottom. They get to my level, they're gonna need 1,000 ladders. Nah, here we go now with the flow now. I keep it with the soul now. Always doing it like this and on the microphone I got control now. Doing it with my man Hayes, the kid going off the top of the dome. MCs better watch out for real. I'm about to extract the chromosomes straight out of your body. I'm rocking the party. MCs better have me packing a shotty. MCs the only time they got shells is when they go to the store to get the manicotti. MCs better watch out and crash the party and catch a body. Yeah, let's go.
I don't be crashing the party and niggas be acting like you really gangsta, drinking from party, but I just drinking the Henny. I'm ready for my enemy. Niggas been hating on me, I'm grabbing the need of me. Niggas wanna just tempt me, I guarantee you just tempt me, I guarantee you just niggas don't really wanna go tempt me. Get tempt me, niggas send it the template. Niggas wanna toast it, but you gonna tempt me. And niggas wanna toast it, Elder Simpson. Got my back, you bitch niggas ain't ready, rip them raps, and niggas is whack. You ain't ready to put the shit on the table, you bitch niggas. Better let go on my aim, if you touch it, niggas know I leave you bitch niggas in crunches. Niggas wanna talk, you go down, niggas know you punch it, but let me interject, rejection, feedback. Yo, rejection, feedback. I'm with all of my people at the Rejectz. Check it, Babylonia, time traveler, the rhyme dabbler. Niggas ain't accurate. Hey yo, I'm loading 9 extra accurate. Fuck that, the carry on, I'm like the Astrodome. Fuck that, I ain't signed Cancer Capricorn. Hit them in the deliverance, niggas know what we're sending you. You and niggas stealing with 3 texts in your predicament. Fuck that, ride smooth with the dry jewels. Now niggas coming at me, nigga, who the fly's cool. The angle, the rap prangle, my single, the drop double, the prerequisites, they reckon it. Niggas know I'm doing it straight into the depth of this, yo. I know what time it is, I'm ill conscious. Baltimore, the concerts, all around to the concerts. Souls out of my concerts, Baltimore, the youngest. Niggas know I do this, there's no belongers, it's honest. Worldwide, it's like the conscious. I had your bitch, I come on the eye, get with youngest. Fuck it, don't understand though, you mad though. Underhanded, snapbacks like the rubber band kid. You understand why the guard do it, the guard fluid. The way the freestyle is all fluid. Hey yo, anybody know what record? Top check it. My man Marcus drive a Lexus. Well he did, now we rolling up on here with him with Prada. Regardless, my niggas gon' hate shit in Koala. And I don't give a
Yeah, you used to have a Lexus, bro.
Niggas sound like a monster. And niggas wanna talk, so they gon' wait till they try this. Niggas wanna talk, that I run up on you with robbers and robber. I let them know, niggas know you straight up home. Niggas hating on me, know you better leave me alone, cause you gon' dive in the chrome. out these bitch niggas been. Y'all bitch niggas keep on the sideline, y'all niggas sitting on the bench. And niggas ain't a champion, and niggas wanna talk shit, niggas been hating on me, not being. Niggas better stop, Bobby be watching you. And niggas hating on me, why it just not be cool? Niggas always got me cool, I be watching you. Ain't no way you gon' be watching me, cause I'm watching you. And if you watching me, I be plotting, dude. Y'all niggas know y'all falling off your face, tie you shoes. Cause if you don't, and niggas know I do what I want. This is my show, and niggas know y'all straight up a chump. And I don't care what the colors you want. And niggas know blood dog till I die. Niggas straight up a chump. And you really gangsta, y'all niggas know y'all really Wonka. Get it, y'all Willy Wonka, y'all really wanna trump us. Niggas know I jump on the microphone, I'm a monster. And niggas wanna talk shit, give me the meal, I'ma trump you. Eat your niggas up like a 7 fill in the mill. And niggas hating on me, y'all ain't really gangster to kill. I get my little youngin'. And niggas fucked up cause we beat your ass while we eating a bag of Funyuns, you bitch nigga. I like my little nigga, man. Shout out to Cypherface, man. His little son is gonna tear y'all bitch niggas up. And I can't wait for the future because I'm gonna keep following him. It's the fucking Rejectz Show. You already know bars over bullshit, man. Haste the kid, Mr. Good God. We out.
Peace.
Yo. Snap a couple flicks and we out.
Let's do it.
Yep. That little nigga was my inspiration for this little freestyle.
It's crazy because